Ruby has failed me for the last time. Now she must be exterminated. Nah, she'll be here in a sec. In the meantime, I get to show you guys something funny. Why'd I open it up like that? I could have just unmuted it from here. Wait, enemy weakness, electric ether. Should I have picked this one instead? Oh. Oh, hi, Ruby.
Hey, hello.
You're
To clarify, yeah. Oh, that's
Give
weird.
me a second. I'm dragging you over here. You're now on my chest, and I'm showing off the Burnice build, apparently.
Alright. To clarify, yes, I was not aware of the fact that apparently the time zone had changed again. So that I guess that's on me.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Greatest streamer in the world. Hell yeah. Are you? We sure are dead ass right now.
Victory. The only
I'm gonna
option.
fucking ult the fuck out of this thing.
There it goes.
That's a full charge, by the way.
You're a quarter done in 20 seconds. You're halfway done in 20 seconds.
The pleasure's all yours. No forgiveness.
I don't even have to use her fucking ability anymore.
Need a hand?
Turns out Disorder is pretty good.
Remember to smile.
We're reaching levels of DPS I never thought possible with Lighter.
I see it.
Oh, by the way, if you tag during the first part of the animation, it cancels the whole.
Oh.
My turn.
It doesn't cancel it, but it makes her do her level 1 like slash instead.
Crank it up. Purging slash. Yeah.
Hi, Robot Man.
Let me sales pitch to this post stream now. Yes.
It's over. Behave yourself. Okay. Let's have some fun.
I don't even need to fucking know how to play these characters.
Why aren't you laughing? No point ready.
I mean, it's kind of hard to fuck it up. You're doing it more or less correctly.
I'm just mashing all the fucking buttons.
Need a hand?
Yeah, I can tell because you did the exact same thing I told you not to do just 10 seconds ago.
You think I pay attention?
My blades are ready.
Also, you don't need to go this hard. You're like 10. You're 12k over the max already.
I'm showing off.
Yeah.
Time to heat things up. Ready for a fiery feast? There's no time to lose. It's over. Victory. The only option.
Can we go for double points? Probably not.
It's a little different.
I can take him. I want a bonus for this. Like that?
Ah, damn. I fucked up. Whatever. 37,000. It's fine.
Pretty
We're just
good.
demonstrating things.
Miyabi moment.
Yeah, that's a certified glue huffing moment. Unfortunately, my other team isn't quite as cracked.
What's your squad too?
It's Lucy, Lighter, and Soldier.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just not outputting a fucking ridiculous amount of damage, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah. Anyway, live tweet. Do the tweet now.
No, you
Retweet.
you want me to tweet now?
I
Alright.
am I supposed to know if it was a fucking time zone problem?
I just be a time traveler, Ruby.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking check when is daylight saving so I can fucking save this for next time.
Oh, thanks for the head pat, whoever that was. I can't see it right now. That was Robot Man. Thank you.
Wait, it says nothing's changed. Daylight savings last was 9th of March.
I guess we've just been starting an hour late than I've been posting the fucking schedule for then.
This is great. This is great. Oh yeah, we love it.
Okay. Okay.
You should probably fix that starting next schedule.
Well, we're not going to be streaming Xanlos next week, are we?
Well, you're gonna be streaming something.
Yeah.
Like Nikkei, Goddess of Victory.
I'm going to kill you. Never suggest that again. I think it would be in poor taste to start streaming Star Rail again.
Why is that?
Because Casterus.
Yeah, cast Oris.
Cast of Rice.
That's the exact reason why you should be streaming Star Rail again.
I think I'd rather not indulge in shitty fucking character gimmicks.
Yes, but at the same time, oh my god, her number's so big.
I think I'd rather
Look-
not indulge in shitty character gimmick, Ruby, because this means number big for next character and stupid fucking character gimmick again.
Well, unfortunately for you, Wild, there's approximately 300 million
And they'll kill
12-year-olds
every
with
single
credit
one of them with
cards.
my missiles.
There's infinite 12-year-olds with infinite stolen credit cards. So I don't think you're making much of a drop in the bucket here.
I think we should ban all 12-year-olds from the internet permanently.
I mean, I'm there with you. I don't think that's enforceable because you sure have tried, but
Oh, we can force it. We have ways. I mean, I don't work for the government. What are you talking about?
here on twitch.tv/wildwest, and we endorse child murder. You should do it.
True.
Also, you didn't post the fucking link to the stream on the tweet.
It's in the fucking picture. They can go to Twitch and find my user account. Ooh. Why is the video store just received a reservation? Seems to be a big client. They even paid a large deposit up front. Oh yeah, we take reservations now? We signed in with a new software for promotion under Nicole's recommendation, remember? It added channels for reservations and deposits. I didn't expect such a big order to come in so quickly. Wait a minute, our big client's reservation is just in 5 minutes. Isn't that the same as just walking in? Maybe it's for making a payment in advance? Anyway, let's welcome the customer first. We're counting on them for this month's electricity bill. Immersive storytelling!
I love money.
Is tonight's stream going to be shorter than usual? Because the way I saw the thing about the story is it's broken up into parts? Or is this just deceptive?
It is broken up into 4 parts. I would say splitting it in half is a good way to do it.
Hello, Hugo. I see you.
It is
hetero.
It is like
guys.
fucking. Oh yeah, it's full of homophobia.
Let's
It's
just
like
say I
fucking
was
8 hours
something of a
long, dude.
collector.
I think we're fine.
Oh, okay. Ew.
If we do finish short, we'll just start streaming Nikkei Gods Fix.
I will come to your house, and that's the threat.
I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all
You
of
want some
New
soda?
Eridu,
I got some
and
soda here.
I must say,
I didn't say I was going to be approaching your house.
absolutely lives up to its reputation.
Just staring at it from a distance.
Ruby, I said I'm going to come to your house.
The ambiance here is understated yet refined,
Yes.
elegant but still
And then I'll mail you the photo.
cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark.
I mean, thanks? Question
Why the
mark?
fuck is Alucard here?
I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO.
Stop asking so many questions, okay?
Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
You've got a way with words. Yep, exactly what you said.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special.
Okay, can you get to your point?
So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
Hello, sir. Ooh.
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Never heard of him.
Am I imagining it?
Never heard of it. I don't know what that means.
Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
I cannot wait to beat your ass later.
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we
What
haven't
a
heard
what
of.
a choice. Do you want to say the first part of the sentence, or do you want to say the second part of the sentence? Too bad, we'll say both.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires.
Castlevania reference! You don't get it, do you?
No.
While it's called Castlevania in the West, it was originally called Akumaho Dracula in Japan, which means Devil Castle Dracula.
Devil Cross Dracula. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization.
Vampires are no longer popular these days. They're falling out of fashion. Tragic.
Well, I would say werewolves are more in vogue these days.
Immaculate facade lie lethal flames for draining human blood.
You kind of look
Would
like
old werewolf? Would old werewolf movies count as like minstrel movies?
Oh God! Now, you are getting very uncomfortable sitting next to Lycon as you watch fucking werewolf movies.
Twilight.
Oh God! Imagine watching Twilight with this guy and fucking Lycon. Oh God! Oh God! Oh man!
A lot of teenage girls have thought of that in the past few weeks. Don't worry.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu.
Yeah, I don't fucking believe you, buddy. If I see you using fucking fireballs in the future, yeah, you're a fucking vampire.
Oh, and
Not a vampire, by the way.
In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic.
Okay, now you're overcompensating.
Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father, and ultimately dies in the process.
What is this, Symphony of the Night if Alucard didn't lock in? So it's about patricide.
So, it's about patricide.
You think so?
Patricide,
To me,
except
more
it's
like
like
a
a spray
revenge
bottle you find at
Aaron
the
just
Home
happens
Depot.
to be the protagonist's father.
Gonna spray my dad with patricide.
Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for.
This is a condensed can that emits a noise that says AC/DC isn't good, actually.
I'll just
Ah.
grab a copy of every movie you currently have for
Oh no, I'm allergic.
thank you for your patronage. That's very generous of you.
What kind of pesticide would I use on you, Ruby? What would kill you?
Just
Anything
think
related
of it
to
as my
Homestuck.
thanks for chatting about the movie with me.
So I'd have 2 bottles, one which completely erases your memory of Homestuck and one which reimplants it.
Oh god.
Your store is
Honestly, I feel that wouldn't
gem
be
in
as
its
bad because there's
Please,
90% of
consider my
damage
payment
comes
here
from
as an
like
investment
community
in a
context.
collector's prized find.
So, here's how this would work.
Yes.
It would work like Amnesia: The Dark Descent, where you would get tortured repeatedly, and the second you get used to me spraying you with replaying Homestuck in your brain, I spray you with the Amnesia one, and then I just start spraying you with the Homestuck again and again until you're finally dead for real.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad. Just as I'd expect from a collector.
It's what you deserve, honestly.
Because of my work,
Yeah,
I happen
this
to know
happened to my
some
buddy
of the
Eric
larger
once.
deals. Upper echelon.
Hey,
Some even collect
in here?
human organs.
oh shit! I didn't finish my drink last night.
Free drink.
Oh, it was just water.
Just some rumors circling around.
I got like 2
Hope I
water bottles on
didn't
my desk.
spook you.
And then a sippy cup.
Me disintegrating into 1,000 pieces the moment I consume any liquid that doesn't have at least 50 gallons of corn syrup in it.
I thought I was the American here.
No worries. I don't scare easily. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well connected.
Yeah.
and experienced
Dr.
in
Ratio if he
various
was a
fields.
vampire.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
there's a
God.
big industry.
Oh,
promotion
don't say
coming
that.
up.
Oh
Probably
god. A lot of people would like that one
maybe
too.
even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know.
Honestly, it's more likely that Star Rail would have vampires than any of the other 2. Actually, Genshin literally technically has a vampire of sorts, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, I saw a
Never mind, I'm
marketing
just talking out my
event
ass.
at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind.
What an oddly
Bro,
ominous thing to
stop
say.
fucking talking like that. Get out of my store, you freak.
Thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
I'm going to start talking like this to you every day. Say oddly threatening things out of nowhere.
Bury your tears with the past, A. Why? As I feel like this I'm just getting creative as Taco every time he walks to the fucking store. I feel like this Hugo talks weirdly. He seems a bit suspicious.
I thought you were about to say Taco Tuesday. I'm like, damn.
Taco Tuesday. Good God. It's me, Taco Vlad. I'm here to steal your salsa. He seems a bit suspicious. You fucking think? Have we met him before? So it wasn't my imagination. I knew I saw him somewhere. They even withdrew halfway through the competition before. Is that dialogue that only pops up if you did that event?
Yes.
But if that's the case,
It
why
is
didn't you-
same. It is same with Pulchra, if I remember correctly. If you did not do the event with Pulchra in it when you meet her for the first time, she has different dialogue.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, why did he act like it's our first encounter? Did he completely forget about us, or is he just a jackass? Anyway, still gotta thank him for his generosity. This money's enough to cover our electricity bills for several months. Looks like luck's smiling on us today. Check the Denny's. They're fucking counterfeits, and they have the actual Denny's restaurant logo on them.
No, actually, that would probably be more fucking valuable in this era.
Oh, you're right. It's got historical value. No, wouldn't it be so fucking funny if the restaurant Denny's still existed in New Eridu? all the other franchises went out of fucking business because of all the devastation and all that shit. Except Denny's, because they got lucky and there was one already in New Eridu. Even though New Eridu was constructed after the apocalypse. It just magically spawned. As Denny's are wont to do. It supplanted Waffle House in this ecology. Didn't Hugo mention a raffle event? Oh yeah, he mentioned there's a promotional raffle event for the auction at Lumina Square. Wise, don't tell me you're... I'll go vibe check the upper class circle.
Oh.
Fine, since we've made so much today, you can go if you like. Just try not to lose too badly. Why do I feel my wallet screaming out, trying to stop me from doing this?
The most horrifying demographic of all, upper middle class.
I'm gonna be real, I've been feeling that since I moved to where I live now.
Oh, you're in it? You're in the zone?
We're somewhere. It's hard to describe. It's like I was talking about this in a conversation with a friend a while ago. I think yesterday, actually. And it's like everywhere I go in this place, it's like where I grew up, there was the occasional crime or two. The street I grew up on had a shootout, or a drive-by shooting, rather. And, you know, that was probably the worst crime I've ever, like, seen, technically. But I was too young to remember, and I was in my house at the time, and I was at the target. Clearly.
Yeah.
But, you know, that area around Los Angeles was, like... wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't terrible either, right? But it was, like, an average middle-class town. But where I live now, it's like from a fucking Hallmark greeting card. Every street you're on, everything is so nice and clean. There's beautiful forest in between. You know, the worst looking thing about the area is how many fucking highways there are, but between that, it's just like large patches of land that have like these beautiful buildings that are like kept in pristine condition, presumably every day. The town hall looks like something out of like a movie set. The main street is like this vibrant, wonderful place filled with people who are not afraid to be walking openly and expressing themselves. Everyone's friendly. It's so fucking weird. I feel out of place in this city. It's not like I dislike the place. It's just that I feel like I don't belong as part of that.
I get that emotion. You know me. I kind of went from the reverse, where I went from a fairly nice town to oh god.
Succeeded downwards.
Hell yeah. Now I'm living the dream. NBA 2000. Well, I don't remember the year that fucking game came out. Moving on.
Nah, I'd win. Got it, Wise. You'll definitely win the grand prize. I'll watch the store today, so don't stay out too late. Oh, good. Let's lose all of our fucking money in one go as part of a scam.
Hell yeah.
There's no way this isn't a scam.
I think you should send me $5,000.
I think we should execute this person for possessing a selfie stick.
Tragically, you do realize selfie sticks are a normal part of society now.
I think we should execute society for having selfie sticks.
We truly live in one.
Fucking Ace Attorney looking ass character.
What's your favorite Ace Attorney game, Wild?
Oh, easy. Investigations 2.
Good one, good one.
Funny you mention that. Soul, who's one of my crew members in Grand Blue, she was getting mad at me because I kept posting the clown gif. You know which one.
There. Why not come try
Yeah.
your luck? All sorts
The
of
investigations
prizes
clown,
are
not
waiting
the
to be won.
not the
Yes,
big
the-
clown.
The big boob clown.
Not that one.
Big boob, big boob, big
Talking
boob,
about the
big
investigations
bazongas, big jiggly boob, big bong.
And
Boob.
she's like, stop posting that game. You haven't even played that game. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I played the entire franchise.
She thought you were like trying to steal valor there.
You there. Why not come try your
Investigations
luck?
2 is literally
All
my
sorts of
favorite game in the
prizes
franchise.
are
Like,
waiting to be
what are you
won.
fucking talking about? Where did you get this idea that I haven't played a single one?
Well, famous for simply not playing video games.
Yeah. I think like 3 years ago I played like 70 games in a single year. That was fucked up.
I used to do that. I can't do that anymore. I just can't. The era has passed.
I theoretically could. Like, if this somehow became a full-time thing, I probably could. But,
I mean, yes, because then it's your job.
and then
That's a
it's my
different
job to
thing.
play video games forever and ever and ever. But no.
Are you ready for Honkai 5?
I'm not even ready for Honkai 4.
You're playing Honkai 4. The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, right. I forgot to open up my tits. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, Origin. I honestly forgot to open up my tits. My bad. Which is a very strange statement to make, but it'll be open.
I was like, yeah.
I preemptively prevented you from doing this to me. Here. Just to make up for it, I will invoke Kimura Special on myself. Which is fitting considering I sparked earlier. Fuck!
Why do you yell fuck if you did it to yourself?
The same reason
Ear
I chose
destruction
to roll
technique.
on Legfest. I didn't get a
Ear
Yule, though.
destruction technique.
I got Yule, so it balances out. Although the rest of that spark was fucking awful. Like, straight up bad. I got summons that I don't need any more copies of. Like, I have enough Willnesses to fully uncap a Willness when I already uncapped Willness with Sunstones.
I think each copy of the summon you get should make the character's ass like 10% bigger. Just for willness. Just for willness.
Ruby, I need to be able to see the screen when I'm fighting Saphon. We're a bit busy right now, so please head to the back of the line to queue.
Is Grand Blue and Love and Deep Space the only like female Gunner games right now? I can't think of any others.
Please don't bring up Love in Deep Space, dude.
Why?
You know how every Sunday I'm on Naho streams with him and a bunch of other streamer friends?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, they pointed out that my voice reminds them of a character in Love and Deep Space. And that led to them showing off gameplay and demonstrating how the interactions work.
Mm-hmm. Did they show the bondage skins?
They did the ASMR, they showed off some skins, and they showed the period tracker.
Did they show the give up button?
No, but I wish they did.
The give up button is the one where you press it and the character does like a canned introduction of themselves to your parents. So you're supposed to press
I've
it
seen
and then
that one.
hold up the phones. Yeah. That's the give up button. I love it. It's so good. What a good feature. I feel give up button is the only correct term for it. So good.
Just to fucking bring up that fucking game around me. They already do enough as is.
Anyway, if you sound like a character from Love and Deep Space, I am being blunt with you. You could extort so much money from teenagers right now. You could extort so much money.
Would you care for an ASMR stream, Ruby? Me pressing
If
my
it
mouth.
makes us $10 million, yes.
10 million Farina copies! Yeah!
10 million more Farina.
POV, you're Farina, and I'm like, please come home. I want croissants. I'll even eat raw macaroni with you. You can hear like the shuffling of like macaroni being like put into a bowl. The fucking clattering of the. Oh, this is delicious. You really know how to cook, Farina. You're my favorite chef. You're the finest chef of Olifontaine. Oh, did you get us a special bottle of Fanta? Wow. Orange, my favorite flavor.
Now this is a real give up stream, baby.
Oh, God. I have to admit, I do like ASMR. I like listening to ASMR, right?
I do get the feeling of ASMR, but I never get it from videos that do it on purpose.
I don't like. I'm not the kind of person who listens to speaking ASMR necessarily. I like hearing literal fucking white noise.
Yeah, same. That's the kind of thing. Like, oh,
well,
that
not
feels good.
literal fucking white noise, but like, what does it for me is like barbershop ASMR.
No, yeah, no, I get it. I've had the emotion when I'm getting like a hair salon treatment before. I'm like, ooh, that feels funny.
That's why when I saw the poker trailer, I was like, oh, this is dangerous. I need to go away. And for no other reason.
Here on twitch.tv/Wild West, and we are beating the allegations.
Hi, Dracula, you're here too. Luck is always unpredictable, and that's what makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it. There are quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. At that moment, a figure suddenly appears and forcefully inserts itself at the front line. What is a man? Front of the line. Hi, Neko. You missed an important bit of context which led to this.
Also, I have to say I love how stupid his name is. It's like if you named yourself Dracula.
Oh, you mean like Alucard?
Exactly. His name is Hugo Vlad.
Pick a lane. Do you want to be a fucking gargoyle or do you want to be a vampire?
True.
Hey, young man, what do you think you're doing cutting in line? Cutting in line? Do you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut! You shouldn't cut in line no matter who you are. You clearly don't understand anything at all. See that poster right there?
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
I think I should grab my air fryer and bash your head in with it. That's Master Hartman, the current head of our family. The very raffle event you're participating in is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our family is also involved in many charity events. Okay, and? You're quite persistent, aren't you? Maybe you should try getting a job. In short, since our family is hosting this event, it's only natural that I have the right to priority access.
Does it say that there on that fucking sign, you dumb bitch?
I'm just here to work, but we haven't received any instructions on priority access. I've never met anyone so insulated in my life. Just wait, one phone call is all I need to break his phone.
Just grab it and snap it.
Where's my wallet? Where did my wallet go? You got your fucking wallet snatched, bitch. I see. No wonder you came over to talk to me. You were trying to distract me, then steal my wallet. Little thief. Who, me? That's right. You're the one standing closest to me. Now give me back my wallet. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others. My intuition is spot on. I knew you were fishy the moment I saw you. And now you've finally shown your true colors. Looks like it'll take some time to properly convince this guy.
Why did you say it like that?
We're gonna
Maybe I should
kill
take
him.
a tougher approach with him.
We're going to peg him in the street.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you.
Why did you say that like that?
Ruby, we're gonna inflict this man with the ultimate punishment by impregnating him live in the street. Also, you sound like a fucking New Vegas NPC. What the hell?
You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty
Did
skills
you
have
just
caused
win the
Eddie
lottery,
countless
Wild?
No, not that one. He sounds like
mention,
one of those
you're
NCR
revered
dudes
in
that I
your
blew up
field.
once.
Everyone knows who you are.
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal is a different guy here. Don't worry.
Your true identity is
Is he?
a member of the
I have to
most
check who
infamous band of
this
thieves
is
in
for
New Eridu,
Yuri Lowenthal
Mockingbird.
I know he's in
in
Genshin.
the Hoyo. Yeah, no, he's in Genshin. He's not here.
Actually, I'm more infamous than Mockingbird.
Actually, I'm more infamous than
Why did I
Mockingbird.
fucking flash? Why did I parry him like it's third strike? What the fuck?
What?
So yeah, you're in the middle of stealing this shit from fucking we're stealing this shit from Star Rail.
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious about your true.
If you remember the debate event where we're just stealing that, it's that
Oh.
again.
Good, wonderful. Get the fuck out of here, Taco!
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops.
Okay, and? You don't pay my rent, fucker.
You'll face consequences for crossing me.
You're from Tops and you're here to join a raffle? Broke ass.
You're an esteemed member of Tops.
He literally just calling him broke ass bitch. It's great.
Why does he look like the guy who'd be paid to look at you at a CD meet and greet?
Offense is
that
the
a
best
thing?
defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the bunny.
So then why the fuck are you doing it?
Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit
I mean,
it.
obviously it was the fucking vampire, but... well, let's keep humoring this, I guess.
El Vampiro.
Reason with him in an intimidating tone, make a scene, prove your innocence. I mean, I could probably just reveal my pockets and there'd be nothing there.
Oh, how clever! You've hit it up your butt.
You think I would do something so amateur?
Yeah. Apologies. I knew the Wild I know would never do anything so blasé.
That's right, Chad. I hid it under my foreskin.
We need to stop this stream now.
You got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
I'm hoping to God my brother in the next room can't fucking hear me saying this.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
Watch, I'm gonna get a message from him and he's gonna be like, what the fuck are you saying?
You're being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like him.
In
The
any
second he
case,
said that,
my
the siren
wallet is
started playing.
missing. It had a ton of Denny's.
Then the police are on the way.
It could still be in your pocket for all we know.
I bet you staged all this, and your wallet's been on you the whole time.
What do you mean by stage?
We
Why
love
would I do that?
gaslighting.
Someone stole my wallet. It's theft.
Gaslight,
With
gatekeep,
all due
girl,
respect,
boss.
I doubt he's clever enough to
I
stage
think you mean
anything.
Hugo Boss.
No, we're too poor for that one.
He's not.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock.
The vampire's got bills to
Your outfit,
pay.
while elegant, shows unironed creases.
Not a vampire,
and
by the
visible
way.
Signs of wear. You've
Yeah, which means he
likely
doesn't have
worn it
bills to
for
pay.
a long time.
Duh.
Clearly.
The wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense.
That neutral expression for the thing he's shouting out right now. Yep.
Regardless,
Dumbledore said
you owe
calmly
this
typed energy.
person an apology.
Damn it. You'll regret this. Just you wait.
I really, really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
I still have some doubts.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
No, I just mugged him.
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me.
Wow, this is not beating the criminal allegations.
Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness. in the
Wow,
world,
look at him.
do we?
Look at this guy.
That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
Dog, your fucking accent is... What did he mean by this?
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
I can't wait to see how this fucks me over in the future. Oh, right. I'm sure you are familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They were once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth among even Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well. Be it their funding or reputation, they're far from their former glory. Though, of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. Do you have a grudge against them? As you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people. And among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless. These words were made for them. While the same applies to most people in Tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise, in any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. Same goes for Tops people, of course. After all, the Tops Enterprises Union is one of the top power players in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths. But if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. I've been going on for some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again
Can I-
sometime.
Can I confess something?
Yeah?
When I was like a kid, like when this was like when I was like 8 or 9. When I heard the phrase "it's a dog eat dog world," I thought people were saying it's a doggy dog world.
Oh, that's common.
Really? That's fun.
No, I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Okay, I'll kill myself.
Oh God! I mean, I got onto that pretty quickly, and I never assumed a doggy. I never assumed doggy dog. I have made similar fuck ups though, but I make more advanced levels of fuck up.
Yeah.
Here, make you feel better. Have I ever told you about that time I tried speaking in Spanish and said that I felt embarrassed?
Okay, explain.
So, the word embarrassment, you know how it's spelled, right?
Yeah.
You know how it's pronounced? You just heard it?
Yeah.
So, as you may know, I come from a Mexican American family. Well, I come from a Mexican family. I'm the first Mexican American in my generation.
Mm-hmm.
When I was way younger, I made a little oopsie at the dinner table. I dropped something, and there were a lot of family members present. And because they were all Spanish-speaking family members, I tried apologizing, and I said, in an attempt to say I feel embarrassed, I said, "Me siento embarazada."
Okay. What does that mean?
The word for embarrassment in Spanish is vergüenza.
Oh. So what did you just say?
I feel pregnant.
Oh, this is a real Impreg stream.
Impreg mentioned twice.
We did 2 Impregs in one stream. It's a new record.
We have our Final Fantasy 14 mention counter on Guild Wars 2. Now we have Impreg mentioned on Saturday streams.
Oh god.
After Hugo leaves, you see a cat playing with a wallet, and everything inside is gone. Huh? Why do I have some extra Denny's in my pocket? Same here. I don't think I brought this much with me. Oh my, could it be that some kind-hearted person has given us money?
Yeah,
You
thanks,
also
man. No, very-
tentatively...
very astute.
I do my best hag voice. Tentatively reach into your pocket and feel the raffle ticket that Hugo gave you earlier. In any case, there's a prize to claim.
Anyone else want to redeem prizes?
Sure. Wow, thank you and your friend for earlier. We would have been stuck with that guy otherwise. Alright, you came to claim your prize. Let's see, your ticket is... It's the grand prize! The only grand prize of the raffle has been won! Really? The ticket doesn't lie. That's right, today's grand prize is yours. Congratulations, it's a rice cooker. I guess it's what they call good deeds get rewarded?
I mean, I could use a new rice cooker right now. But like a real talk.
I could seriously use a new air fryer. I tried cooking lunch today with my air fryer, and it smelled like paint was melting.
Oh god. Oh, that's not a good fucking term when it comes to word. What the fuck?
The prize is 50,000 Denny's. Please keep it safe. Oh, is that actually just... Okay. Cool.
Waiting for
Cash prize. Can't do that these days.
Nah, her skills aren't fully leveled, but... Come next week, they will be. Also, she's mostly geared up. I gave her Weeping Gemini, of course, because I'm a broke motherfucker who doesn't want to spend money on MiHoYo games. But her anomaly proficiency is pretty nice.
Want a glass of
Yeah, look at that. Got some Weeping Gemini too. All good to go.
Alright, Bill. What happened while I was away? What? You really won? And it's the grand prize? But the grand prize is only 50,000 Denny's. Bitch!
To be fair, 50,000. Let's assume it's like yen. It's Yeah, it's like $300. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Ruby,
I'd be happy to win $300 from a raffle.
nickels start to look like dollars when all you've ever known is pennies.
No, I'm there. I'm there with you.
Talk about being stingy. Though from a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share some with Hugo? He probably
No.
doesn't need the pocket change. I feel like if I say that, he'll be listening. He'll be like, "Oh, I'll just steal everything I've given you, fucker."
You idiot.
You make a good point, and I'm only saying that because I think he's listening to us. Fucking Chainsaw Man Makima's listening. But then again, we don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait till we run into him next time. Wise, the news just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome. It seems like the commissioner regards everything as Bringer's personal actions. I was hoping PopSec's internal investigation would drag out more big names. Seems a bit suspicious, but sure.
Suspicious is my middle name.
You make a good point. After all, the Exaltists are involved, and... The Exaltists? and
If
yeah.
in case you've forgotten, because it's been a bit, it's the people involved with the sacrifice.
I don't remember them being called that. But
They're called that. Yeah.
okay. Well, then PubSec probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I have a feeling there's something terrible. There's some terrible secret behind this whole thing. Huh? Wise, I think your phone just rang. Maybe you should check who sent the message. Immersive storytelling! Who the fuck just called me? Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. This doesn't sound like a good thing. In my humble
Master
opinion,
Proxy, have you seen Twilight?
this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some free time. Please wait a moment. Ellen and I will visit the video store in 5 minutes. Oh, Ellen, huh?
She's a character. She exists.
Fuck you mean 5 minutes? You're in my house right now! It reminds me,
Victoria housekeeping exceeds all expectations.
I was doing a Siegfried raid earlier in Grand Blue, and someone named Ellen Joe joined my fucking raid.
It's her. She's real.
Master Proxy, we have come to discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master of Victoria housekeeping. You probably don't know about that yet. We actually don't. Is it your mysterious master? Correct. Victoria Housekeeping is loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who is also the mayor of New Eridu. Is it the mayor I'm thinking of? Yes. New Eridu currently has only one mayor, so it must be the one you're thinking of. That is a nice way of saying yes, dumbass.
Lycon as professional as ever.
Don't worry, the mayor's probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person, though. This is definitely some news to process. Although I had already suspected you were loyal to some big name, I didn't expect it to be someone of the mayor's level. Actually, it's the mayor who wishes to talk with you two. Nice fucking typo. Which is why we've come. After all, you've both been deeply involved in the previous Bringer and sacrifice-related events. We haven't gotten into trouble, have we? I completely understand your concerns. Please be assured, I pledge on my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. You will only contact us through the phone. Well, if you say so. Thank you very much. Then, without further delay, let's contact the mayor. Everybody?
Don't trust anyone, but except you can probably trust Lycon. Maybe.
Maybe.
They're here
Are
with
you
me
sure?
now, sir.
Oh, wow, you sound different.
Omni-Man flashes on screen.
Helios Academy used to be a peaceful.
Just gonna add that as a fucking redeem in my stream now.
You just did the sound effect. Are you sure?
I know you still can't fully understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be friends. She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
It sure is nice to have a singular scapegoat.
She was innocent.
It's my favorite
There
Yu-Gi-Oh
must
card.
be something else behind it.
No, it isn't. Don't lie to me.
I hope so too.
You don't like the hit format, gold
The
format?
capital still weighs heavily on us all.
No, I'm implying that you don't.
I played some goat.
But I'm implying that it's not your favorite.
But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
Well, apparently I have superpowers, so I guess it worked out.
One day.
Don't
we'll
worry
find the evidence
about
to clear
it.
her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes.
Ah, fuck, he knows.
I stumbled upon some of the data Kara left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude.
Well, that's a neat way of explaining why I keep fucking throwing up whenever I'm in the hollows.
I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial...
Wise also just has the stamina of like a 12-year-old.
a restoration to its
Like, look at him.
original level.
Look at him.
Coughing baby.
This man has not worked out a day in his fucking life.
Wait, do you know what this means, Ruby? This means Belt and Wise will finally be playable.
True.
True. Let's take away the cool thing that made these characters unique from the other fucking Miyoyo rule tags.
I mean, to be fair, in those they were the difference is they're
Draw
bad.
hollows ourselves without Eos?
No, I can't even make that joke.
Can't
Pass
make
like,
that
you
joke. Look at
pass.
fucking Star Rail.
I sure hope you gotcha all of these characters that replace the main character because you need the main character to use the new mechanic from the new world.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use Branya with my Herda and Serval instead of Remembrance MC. I think I'm okay. I think it's fine.
No, you will gotcha for Fugue now. Oh, did you see the Star Rail stream earlier?
I didn't see the stream, but I did see the banners, and that shit got me like, no.
You saw the news?
No, I didn't. What's the news?
So there's a lot of news. One is character rebalances. So we're finally doing Grand Blue. So I think it's Jingliu, Blade, Kafka, and I forgot the last one.
Oh, are they gonna make Kafka work with anything else?
Maybe, but I don't know the details on that yet. But we are getting character rebalances a la Grand Blue now. Like they're straight up going to just go to all characters and look at the stats and bump it. Which
So
is good.
When
Big
are we
fan.
getting 6-star Kafka then?
Oh god.
Transcended Kafka. Yippee!
Yeah, the only reason we're buffing Kafka is because we're releasing an even more insane dot support in 10 seconds.
SMH.
The second is that for all the people who have been playing for a while, and like me, who likely have one or two characters at E6 from Standard Banner, because you keep losing 50-50, god fucking damn it. People who have E6 characters, when you get more E6 dupes, you will get a new currency. And this currency can be used to purchase old limited characters.
Whoa!
And everyone gets one to start.
I might be able to actually get Kafka now and not have any fucking characters I can use with her. I just want to look at her.
Kafka isn't in yet, but they said more characters will be added. Right now, the two you can get are Locha and Ronmei.
Wow, cool. 2 characters I already fucking own.
You can save the token they gave you. Don't worry, you don't have to spend it now.
It's okay, Ruby. I'll just get E3 Lacha. You know how important E3 is?
It gives him 3 whole skill levels.
God help me.
I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
Oh, that's because I'm charging the taxpayer to do this.
I'm not asking for anything in
I
return.
love misuse of
That's why
taxpayer
I
money.
didn't reach out
It's my
sooner.
favorite genre of money.
I love remembering that I've grown up in cities where misappropriation of tax funds was a serious issue.
You mean the country of Malaysia?
I guess it's nowhere near the level of fucking corruption you see in a Southeast Asian country, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say our prime minister a few years back sure did spend half of our government budget on cars and handbags.
It sure is funny though. Like, it's one thing where like it happens on a national level, so like everyone's like, "Oh, our president just did all of that." It's another where it's like your local fucking city did it, and then they actually got caught, and the entire fucking city council got ousted.
Oh, that's a very different situation.
That is funny. That's a level of government corruption that is funny. When it's on a national or global stage, then it's just sad. When it's local government corruption and they're so incompetent they all get caught, that's funny.
Do you see that happen to Korea, like the ratings board, because of fucking Blue Archive?
I don't follow Blue Archive news, so you'll have to explain.
This was a few months back, but Blue Archive had been given an 18 plus rating on the App Store out of nowhere, and Blue Archive is certainly not it is a goon slop video game, but I would not describe it as 18 plus. It is a PG-15 goon slop game. Yeah, much like Zenless. I put it in about the same category as Zenless. So it got marked as 18 plus, and people were very upset about this because fucking why? And also 18 plus apps on the App Store have a lot of regulations that make playing them a bit more difficult in Korea. So
Right.
what happened was they got a bunch of Korean players got pissed and started protesting the ratings board. And through this, somehow people got so mad they started digging up dirt on the people involved on the ratings board. And over the course of like a week, Blue Archive players successfully uncovered like decades of government embezzlement and corruption and bribery.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and so what happened was the entire ratings board was basically like ousted and deleted overnight. And Korea, I think, still does not have a video games ratings board right now.
If only America had done this 20 years ago. Or,
with Peggy.
Any day now. Well, we don't have Peg. We have something worse. We have the ESRB.
Yeah, ESRB.
And frankly, I think they should all explode.
Is it real bad? It's bad. It was bad in Australia. I don't know how it is in the
Your
US.
power.
The ESRB has a history of strong arming entire development cycles because of their influence.
Oh,
But I can't cite a
jeez.
specific example at this time. I would have to go through the fucking history again. I just know they always
The
put up a
only
fucking
thing
big
I
stink
know-
about shit,
yeah.
and it's about trivial nonsense.
The only one I can think of off the top that I heard about, like he hit major news, was Balatro.
Yeah, that it wouldn't be the first time they'd done something like that, but they're fucking stupid.
Balatro did win, by the way. That, if in case you missed that, that was undone a few weeks ago.
No shit, they didn't have a fucking case.
They did it. Balatro is now back to 15 plus.
Perhaps the power within
I'm just so fucking annoyed that it's something that happens at all in the first place.
No, I mean, Balatro. What they put it to 18 plus, but a few weeks ago they managed to get it reverted.
Yes, but you know, my problem is that it's even happening in the first place.
Yeah.
As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safe.
I blame clowns for this.
So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm
I
confident
think we
to
can
say
directly
that
blame Mortal
everyone
Kombat
at
for
Victoria
this.
Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
If I remember correctly,
Straight up.
Mortal Kombat is the reason the ESRB exists.
Yeah, because parents were like, "Oh my God, the blood and the gore and Inglorious 240p."
They'll use their power for the right cause.
It's just this constant fucking posturing about, oh, the video games are gonna corrupt our youth. Meanwhile, fucking Columbine was happening.
Oh.
Shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, man, it's totally the fucking video games. It's not the fact that there are other factors that contribute to these kinds of tragedies, and it's just people are ultimately looking for some kind of explanation, and unfortunately, that leads to them looking for the easiest explanation for things, the ones that they can easily dismiss and. Well, if we just do this, then the problem should be solved, and then the problem doesn't stop, and it keeps happening for decades and decades. Yeah. And
more importantly, it's the problem that isn't their fault.
Yeah, because it isn't convenient to look internally and go, "I think I may have fucked up raising my child."
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our
Moral of the
hopes
story
up,
is,
are
if you see a child, you should shoot them.
In a video game, with a GEP gun.
In Minecraft.
The most silent way to take down children in Deus Ex. If a child walks up to you, asks you for food, and you hand them a soy packet, and they get mad at you and tell you that the terrorists are gonna kick your ass, blow them up with a GEP gun.
Or throw them into the lake. Both work.
I will say, Fallout is cowardly for not letting you fire nukes at children. Eidos, they don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, and you can kill anyone. Men, women, children, whatever. Fucking, you're the hero of the goddamn story.
Dunk the child into the ocean.
Or even funnier, turn on your weight augmentation and jump on top of a child. Crush them with your fucking feet. Squeeze them like a grape when you're the fucking vineyard worker.
Of course not. It's just that I don't have
Here on
much information right
Twitch.tv/Wild West, we promote good
I'll let you know as soon as I
good
do.
family values.
Such as Mpreg.
Such as Mpreg.
I feel like I've gone off the rails at some point.
Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide
Maybe
you
the
through
Mpreg
everything.
was the friends
You
we
should be
made
able to
along the
follow
way.
him with your knowledge.
I guess it does count as making a friend if you Mpreg someone.
If you would follow me.
Oh, Lycon, you
Kids
sound...
these days, they don't understand it because they just say in impreg it comes out the butt because people have forgotten the truth of the yaoi hole, and I think that's tragic.
The yaoi hole?
Yeah, in old yaoi content, especially like traditional yaoi coming out of Japan, the quickly agreed
No,
upon
I know about the
concept was that
hole,
there
but
was
I
a,
didn't know
yeah,
that's how it's pronounced.
it's the yaoi hole.
I wish Ruby a very pleasant shut the fuck up.
It's the yaoi hole.
After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you has been undone. Good news, gamers. Our max level is now 70.
You've purchased Heaven's Word.
Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished, and a mysterious power swirls within you.
How are you feeling now?
Unlimited power.
I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready
What
to
do they mean by this,
explore
chat?
regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you.
Is this how they're going to
Of course, you
phase out
receive
the
fair
Dangru
compensation upon
shit?
completion.
No.
Take your time at the journey's
Because I
end.
like walking around as a boom
You've got
thief.
plenty of
I'm not a
time
fan of
to
the TV
No,
necessarily, but
potential.
Yeah. Boomfy mode will be retained because they cannot have wild. They cannot have Wise and Bell doing all of the fucking parkour shit.
not yet. Give me a few weeks of training. I could
Look.
move better than Miyabi.
Look at Wise's arms. Look at them. Just look at them.
It's true, they're skinnier than Ellen's.
God.
Master Proxy, if you are ready, let's enter the hollow together. Please be assured Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here in order to update the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
Oh, this is just the hangout. We get to hang out in the hollows, Ruby.
Yippee!
That's 1 hollow data set successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you are indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. Huh. If only all work were this easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is...
I see a lot of comments from you admittedly usually younger users that are like, I wish Zenless was an open world game, and I'm like, I really don't.
No, you don't wish it was, because then you'd just
What
get
a
Genshin
pain.
worse.
There's nowhere else to go.
I very much like the mission structure of Zenless, and I would like it to stay that way.
Me personally, I would not like an open world Devil May Cry, thanks.
Yeah, I don't think that makes for a good game. Though, again, Wuthering Waves is really popular, and that's apparently been popping off.
I know someone who suggested I try playing Wua at some point. I don't know.
Wuwa, apparently, past the first area, is an incredible video game. However, Wuwa 1.0 is quite possibly the most miserable I've been playing a video game in the past 5 years.
Ruby, as someone who has made me go through Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and then this,
Yeah?
I wish you very Incinerate.
I legitimately think Wuwa 1.0 has the worst onboarding process out of any gacha game I've ever played.
Good God.
It's well, actually no. In terms of sheer onboarding badness, the worst is Limbus Company. Limbus has the worst tutorial I've ever seen in the video game. Period. Not
Yeah,
just gacha.
it's play all of Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina. That's the worst
Yeah,
fucking
and then
tutorial ever.
so, Limbus Company has had a lot of combat system updates over the years. Well, I say years, but you know, months. The issue is that for some reason none of these changes apply to the tutorial. So the tutorial teaches you a version of the video game that no longer exists.
That's funny. Oh, speaking of though, have you seen what happened to me in Lobotomy Corporation?
Other than the fact you disintegrated me,
Oh yeah, that was funny.
you gave me the old spicy keychain.
To be fair, I did try to save you on the second attempt, but then I guess when it increases and decreases your stats, it counts those points accumulatively. So if you get a total of 200 points in stat changes, you just die. To be fair, we hired you
You gave
specifically
me the
for this
old
process.
spicy keychain.
It was that or one of my other precious control team members, and I'm not about to do that. So, you know.
God.
No, but what happened to me is that on the second day, rather day 22 of 25, I got two very funny looking abnormalities. They're both Alephs, one of which is called Nothing There, and the other one which is called Censored.
Oh yeah, you got the two best ones. Oh yeah.
They're right next to each other in the central zone, and opposite in that hallway, I got something called the Queen Hive or something like that.
That one's not as bad, but oh boy.
If that one fucks up, it's basically a game over for my team, so...
You got the two funniest LFs in the game at once. God bless.
I'm just gonna say it, the employees in that fucking central area are what keep everything together, because if something goes wrong, it's all going to shit. Based on currently available information, it's difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we've missed something. The clue might be inside the console. After manipulating the console, you successfully hack into its system. Although you can't directly crack the passcode, you learn that clues are hidden in the nearby area. You relay this information to Lycon and Ellen. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. Good thing we have the proxy here, we'd be stuck right now. Time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode in the surrounding area.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
It's just 7777. You fuck... Master, this string of numbers should be the passcode we need. Doesn't this visual effect seem a bit sloppy? Master Proxy, let's input this string of numbers into the console right now.
Ah, I get it now.
It's almost like the company who made this UI ran out of money for this patch at this moment or something.
7, 7, 7. 7.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
I said 7 so many fucking times I'm gonna start busting into Haruka na hoshi ga furusato. Alright. Fantastic.
Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
I want you to carry me right now. Let's anger the shark, Ruby.
Really? Can you carry me right now?
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills?
Soon, Ellen. Trust me, I will be an anomaly type character.
If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
Holy shit, treasure.
Think about it. Pyro Traveler isn't great. I'd still say Dendro Traveler is the best traveler, but he's like okay.
I haven't bothered leveling any of the travelers besides Dendro.
I do not think any of them are good except for Dendro and Pyro. Pyro's pretty
Master
good.
Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Ah, enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master.
Kill!
We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you.
But yeah, yeah, I was talking about Wuwa. The main thing about Wuwa is just the story is just miserable. It's like, this is Rich coming from a Genshin player. Wuwa 1.0 story is the most miserable I felt reading a story in a gacha game. It's, like, unreadable.
Understood.
You're already pretty great. Just leave the rest to us.
I know someone who, I was watching a streamer who started playing that one fucking gacha game that is very, totally treading the fucking line with copyright. Do you know which one I'm thinking of?
Oh, End of Service, Enigma of Sepia.
Yes. I saw that and I'm like, there is no fucking way this persists.
Me and my friends call it End of Service because the fucking acronym for the game.
Master Proxy, this console also needs a passcode. Leave it to me. You manipulate the console again like before. This time the passcode is more complex and requires 3 clues around the area to piece together the complete string. Wow, daring today, aren't we? Your latest information like on an Ellen. The 3 parts. Let's hurry and find these scattered passcodes then.
Oh, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Some of the design is kind of fucked though, honestly.
What do you mean?
In EOS.
Well, you like Denise?
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard you take damage from that one.
Neko says, didn't they have to rewrite it entirely because there's even
Maintaining the
more
data
support
piles in
for
the
already
hollows
Mua?
requires a proxy with the utmost
No, I do not believe they've done a rewrite on it. I could be
I
wrong.
think you're referring to them not liking the fact that nobody likes the player character.
It is Victoria housekeeping.
Oh, you're thinking about Beta. Beta Wuwa was a competent story, which the player base in testing the beta didn't like. They would like a bad story instead, please. So they changed it to a bad story.
Me when I chain attack.
Okay.
Me when I played fucking Ellen. Oh god.
Okay, boss.
I'm so sad.
Get back.
Why play Ellen when you can
Me.
simply play Miyabi?
A fucking MiHoYo moment. Shoutouts to the 3 Diluc mains on planet Earth.
It's okay, they're doing a rerun of Shenyun. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they're doing a rerun of Shenyun alongside the character who's better with Shenyun in every way.
We might be able to find clues
That's
regarding
really
the passcode.
fucking funny. But also,
Yeah,
shout out to
Burnice is a
that
plunge
character being
DPS.
boiling down to luchador tacos. Feeling really
Yeah,
represented, guys.
This should be it.
The funny thing is, that's only her kid. Her story isn't that at all. Her story is about fucking
Oh
farming.
well, let's check the other side.
Hey, Ruby, do you know what Mexicans are known for in America?
Really? I didn't know that.
It's kind of one of the biggest deals about the exploitation of manual labor of Mexicans in America.
Wonderful. Anyway, yeah, the entire story is her entire Bond story is about fucking the mushrooms.
Ah. This should be the first stage of the passcode, 0. Let's keep searching for the remaining parts. This feels
Foxy's
weird.
moves seemed more fluid.
Why
than
is
last
that?
battle.
Master Proxy.
Walking around as a player
This should be
character.
the second passcode.
Oh yeah. It's just like you're walking around town, you know?
Walking around this defunct town. Second digit of the passcode is 4. So 0, 4.
Master Proxy.
Alright,
We've
fuck
been
it.
in the Hollow for quite some time.
Can you guess the passcode? I actually don't know if we'll let you just go back and input the passcode right now.
It
Damn.
has a thing that
That's
says
good to hear.
clues not obtained.
After all, this is the first time you've entered a Hollow since the system upgrade.
Do you know what the password is, Wild?
It's supposed to be a reference to something?
It'll click.
The last passcode is here.
Watch, I'm gonna walk up to it and be like, oh. Oh. Do you still remember the numbers from before? I forgot. Don't worry, Master Proxy. I have memorized everything.
All right, that's all of them.
Honestly, I should
us
have guessed the
return
second
and
I heard. I saw 4, but yeah. My senses have been dulled regarding these clues. Now we just need to piece together the 3 passcode parts from before. I remember the numbers were 0451. Let's enter them.
And by definition, this means Zenless Zone Zero is officially an immersive sim.
I have to wonder, do you think people even recognize what's being referenced when they reference this now?
I think people who play immersive sims do, because they keep fucking doing it. It was in fucking Deathloop, and it wasn't. It's fucking in. It's in Prey.
Yeah, but it's
So,
more
like-
are they referencing it because it's the thing that appears in fucking in those games, or is it because they recognize the origin of those references?
I mean, it seems moot to reference it because funny passcode. You would have to know the origin to understand why that passcode is
Are
funny.
you sure? Because Evangelion references.
I think Evangelion references at least have like narrative through line by themselves. 0451 is just a number that you know. And it will not be funny unless you understand why 0451 is funny to start with.
This is the last piece of data. Master Proxy, our mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? I'm even better than usual. The radiation is making me stronger.
I'm full of 5G.
That's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission results to the mayor.
Zenless Zone Zero Alternate Universe, where
Mission was a
the
success.
wisest speech is all the
Master
shit we
Face's
say.
performance was outstanding.
Complete schizophrenia playthrough. Why is it if he was a fucking Malkavian?
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
An auction? Don't tell me.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
It never left, baby. It's a weekly boss.
Remember the sacrifice you took down
Hell
near the
yeah.
construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes.
I think we should have been able to glean that by now, personally.
Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft.
Oh, you think?
We
Sorry, I
searched
shouldn't be bad about
extensively
you.
without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Let's see how this gets complicated.
Thank you very much. I know
Hell
that I can
yeah.
rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time. I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies.
Yay, capitalism!
Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
All right. What do you want to talk about now, Belle?
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call? But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality.
Yeah, it'd be very funny if those passwords we got were some kind of phone number combination.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket. And
You
said
should
something
call
weird.
this number now.
Yes, this real number, 777-70451.
He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light."
Sorry, I don't like seeing Zoomer speak in my fucking video games.
Wait, don't tell me.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't know. Does the use of cringe as local vernacular count as Zoomer speak?
I guess, but she. This is the same woman who makes Jujutsu Kaisen references, so I guess it's up to how you feel about that.
Screams. Don't worry, I won't scream directly into the fucking microphone. It'll be fine. Believe me, I won't do anything like that.
You would never.
I would never. You hold up the ticket up to the light, and a string of numbers appears. It is literally behind the light!
I get it now.
Thank you.
This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
You did.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task,
So
I should be
there's
able to find
this is
time
where
to get
things
the
get
invitations you
fucking.
need.
Wow.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Would never make you do anything dangerous.
Frankly, the more I think about how this room exists, I mean, it's neat that if anyone looking from this angle or from this angle would see nothing particularly suspicious, but once you pass this point, what the fuck is going on over there? You know?
About it. To be fair, the door is normally closed. It's only open for gameplay funnies.
It frankly should lead to like a fucking Batman-like cave.
You think we can afford that?
Just a basement, anything. Anything that isn't the same.
You think these?
It should
you
be on the
think
second floor. We have a second floor. Why is it? Why is it in the first floor where all the customers are, and not on the second floor where we live?
Is the only room big enough to fit all the shit we have?
I cannot accept that as an explanation. That sounds like bullshit. Have you seen
Look
why
at the
this room
size of the
is
HDD.
gigantic?
Yeah, but then Belle would have to admit
are
Wise gets a bigger bedroom than her, and
Punctual
she
as
doesn't want to do that.
Don't call me my friend. You're fucking weird, dude. To get to the point, I need you to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. The head of the Ravenlock family? That's
Not
right.
dangerous at all.
Him. Hi, Zan.
Hey, how's it going?
I should probably...
Welcome to Zenless.
I'm going to drag your fucking corpse. Okay, there you go. Alright, you're hanging
It's
out.
all I ever wanted.
I've already got his schedule. Soon he'll be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of their exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. Is this what they call a business war? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. You are a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You just happen to be in proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? You know that too? Well, I'll be waiting for her good news then.
Nothing dangerous.
Yeah, it's definitely a total coincidence, and I'm going to be talking to the flower shop owner, who I've already learned is deeply involved with. Holy shit! Hi, Neko.
Hi, Echo. It's loaded stream today.
It's who I know is deeply tied with the goings on of the underground in this society. But hey, what do I know?
Daily reminder: do crimes be fashionable?
Hello.
I still
there.
think about describing 6th Street as it's the fucking Continental in street form.
I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course, he often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes. Said they're for his deceased loved ones. He seems like someone with quite a story.
Mahoyo character with tragic backstory? Say it ain't so.
I want to walk up these stairs.
Give me the stairs.
Another waste.
You can't handle those stairs.
Oh god, we're pursuing the fucking Ace Attorney character.
Oh yeah, I recognize that guy.
There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. My time is precious. Get to the point. Organs? Didn't that get shut down already? The people behind it are gone. And here I had high hopes for her, but now... Anyway, shut the entire business down and make sure to do it clean, understood? Oh, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, this thing is worth far more than your life. You'd better make sure everything goes perfectly. Don't forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure
That's an extremely fat cat.
not an option.
It is a very fat cat. Look at that cat.
Yeah, and that stray on the street is pretty nice too. But
I walked into that one.
More waddled, but yes.
Don't help.
Good. I do appreciate they added the animals walking around. It does help make the city feel a bit more lively. Even if it tanks my FPS a bit more.
this isn't a fucking tailing mission. I just have to keep walking up to him and just triggering the cutscene. That doesn't count. That's not stealth.
Yeah, because MiHoYo realized tailing missions fucking suck ass and nobody likes doing them.
Step closer. Step further away. Step closer. Step further away.
Hide behind crate. Hide behind crate.
You are not true believers of Thief.
It's true. I'm not.
Excuse me. Thief was a friend of mine.
How's the new insurance project going? It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Hartman, can this thing really profit? Our funding chain's already... Of course it won't earn much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmund's orders. To improve our family's reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable businesses onto us. Isn't this just too... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. To regain influence within TOPS, we'll have to take it step by step. I will manage. After compiling the things you heard, you arranged to meet Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence.
And it sure is easy to think about how centralizing corporate power would be when you are in the last city on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Imagine being the actual last business.
Good day,
And like, you know,
manager.
well, anything
Wonderful
really.
to see you again. You're
Can you imagine that? Just entire, like,
as always.
a city's size worth of people jammed into one space, all beholden to the whims of, like, 5 corporations.
I don't
feel
make
like I've seen this plot
donuts.
before.
I make all donuts.
Anyway, have any of you been to Korea? I heard it's lovely this time of year.
Big Krispy Kreme.
About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
Just gradually the whole of the donut continues to grow to the point that they become perfect little rings.
In the future, all of society will be controlled by Krispy Kreme, Shake Shack, Wendy's, Denny's, and Taco Bell.
Costco.
There we go, Taco Bell. I was about to say we were forgetting someone.
Sorry, Costco will lose the trade war. They were never the same after the fall of the hot dog.
They wouldn't compromise on the hot dog. I have to
I gotta
respect that to the
respect
last.
The year is 200. The year is 2080. The last Redditor still insists that GameStop will come back.
Jeez.
You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently, his pale, slender fingers absently flipping with 2 intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious?
I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come.
Question to
hunting
my
down.
American friends here. What is it about Waffle House that turns it into a Tekken stage?
I can actually explain this.
Go ahead.
So, the Waffle House is a very unique entity within the United States. It's a 24-hour breakfast diner. It's a corporate chain, operates entirely across the country. It is always open, and it is disaster-proof to the point that it's not even fucking funny.
Right. I've
all
heard
have
about the
generators.
Waffle House Index.
Yes, they have the Waffle House Index in order to tell how bad things really are. Which then means also that if you want to find a place where you're going to find a bunch of people who are going to be around at like 4 a.m., hungover, angry, or otherwise just poor, that's where they'll be. And they'll fight.
I see.
Let's not even get started about the back of the house. It's like having a boss character.
As long
That's
as there
where
are
the
two
ethic
people
There's a
is.
reason.
providing patronage to a Waffle House, one of them is going to want the other dead.
There's a reason they fight outside the Waffle House, because fighting inside the Waffle House is pure suicide.
I've heard the employees will also know how to fight at Waffle Houses. I have not confirmed whether or not that is the case.
You have to understand, this is a tiny little shack made out of brick where they serve steak. Honestly, they're not afraid of anything.
I see.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk.
Is this true, Ruby?
But I have faith in you, dear manager.
I'd say it's the
I'm
other way
trusting you
around.
with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
Snitches on them the second
And
I
so
go
are
to
my
the auction.
sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our someone who was like a mother to us, loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
I'm surprised by how upfront I'm being about this.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred.
What did he mean by this?
I once had a
What did he mean
half-sister.
by this?
Different mothers.
Had?
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late.
Not beating the fucking vampire allegations.
She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago.
How old are you again?
Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman
He's
will
not
be
a
at the auction.
vampire. Just so we're clear, he is not a vampire.
You're right. He's a white. Ooh.
As you know, while he's
I
the
think you could
rightful
tell by
heir to
looking
the
at him.
Ravenlock family, he keeps many.
Ooh, I love wordplay.
Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse, looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad.
What did
the
he mean by
scales
this?
of
What did he
fate
mean by this?
lean
What did he mean
one
by this? What did he
way
mean by
or
this?
another,
We just don't know.
unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave.
I'm starting to run out of what did he mean by this.
Have fun at the auction.
Just start making Luigi noises.
Okay.
Which Luigi?
Both. Any.
Oh! I used to play a lot of Luigi when Smash Bros. Brawl was a thing. Then I stopped because I realized it could be more of a menace by playing Bowser.
Ah, yeah.
Me when I grabbed you and killed both of us.
Do you play in Ultimate, or do you not play Ultimate?
Well, when I did play Ultimate, it was Terry.
Oh, yeah, of course. That makes sense.
It was Terry, Hero, Ike, Bowser, and I think that's it.
Right, you couldn't guess who I played. Because my fucking friends got real confused.
Wii Boxer.
No, unfortunately.
Min Min.
Correct.
I'm so good. I'm so fucking good at it.
Ruby's never
Yeah,
made any allegations.
I play Min Min, and people are very surprised when I say that because Min Min does not seem like my kind of character. But because I'm not used to platform fighters, controlling space is about the only transferable skill I have from fighting games.
People don't expect you to play the character from a game that is about punching? With stretchy ass
The
arms?
difference with the difference is Min Min's is a fucking zoner, and I am infamous for never playing fucking zoners in fighting games.
Oh. Yeah, I purely vibe checked you on that one, not character playstyle.
The difference is that, yeah, because I'm not used to platform fighters, since I am like a traditional like 2D fighting game player, obviously. About the only transferable skill I have that applies to platform fighters is controlling space. So fuck it, it's time to fucking control some space.
Yeah, for me, when I play Terry, it's not like I'm saying I'm playing seriously. It's more to say when I'm playing anything that isn't Terry, which includes Bowser and Hero, I'm saying to you, I am playing this game like a party game.
Yeah. If it's casual and I'm playing for fun, my favorite character is Shulk.
When I'm playing for fun, I'm playing Hero because you and I won't know what I'm going to do next.
Yeah, true.
How can I anticipate
Strategy,
my
as
strategy
they
if I
say,
don't know
is
what I'm
jumped.
I also make sure to say, and even you, Kakarot, whenever I fucking use the explosion.
This guy just yell, I'm really feeling it every 10 seconds.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
It's been a while.
It's not even a line he says a lot in Xenoblade. He only says it in the fucking Smash Brothers.
Well, you know what they say, Ruby. Marth came from Smash Bros.
Mark did come from Smash Bros. So did Roy.
What's wrong, Lycon? 3, 2, 1, fire! It's in my fucking head! Oh, actually, I have a funny story about this.
But Burnice?
Yeah, so, you remember me raiding Otz the night I rolled for Burnice?
Yeah?
After I raided him, I started doing the lyrics to the song in his chat. And apparently, after that, he placed a curse on me.
Yeah?
I didn't know what kind of curse it was, but you guys aren't as familiar with Otz as I am. He is an avid Project Moon player.
Okay.
The next week, I rolled 2 Aleph.
Oh, yeah.
So we can say that me getting nothing there and censored is Burnice's fault.
Thanks, Burnice.
Also, what was Lycon smelling with his snout? I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. Master
They
Proxy,
stopped making that cologne in the 19th century.
may I have a look at that invitation?
I
Receive?
I thought I smelled a metrosexual.
Damn you, Ash Crimson! This can't be a fake, right? This is indeed an authentic invitation. It's truly impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you are in contact with Tops as well. I've got connections. I see.
It sure is convenient that we're just not talking about where we got this.
You are indeed well connected.
We were
Don't
asked
worry.
not to talk about it.
I won't pry
Don't
further if
ask
you're
questions
reluctant
you
to
don't
share.
want answers to.
I think he does want answers to those questions, though.
But he's a consummate professional.
He is a
Question-
professional.
Question before I follow. Do we simp for Lycon here? Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a furry, but
I get it.
we love ourselves a refined BDSM wolfman.
He's a very sharply dressed dog.
I was about to say. I can't
There's
say
not
no
much
to
of
that.
the. Oh, sorry.
Thank you for the follow.
But to be serious, I'm more of a V-neck guy.
I like all of the maids. I won't say in what order.
don't want to play favorites.
If you know me well enough, you could probably guess.
Understandable.
Wise, now that we've sorted out the invitation, let's get some good rest and get ready for that auction. Rest and prepare for the auction. Immersive storytelling!
Immersive storytelling.
Unfortunately, I only have half of
Awaiting
the
further
maids.
instructions.
I really adopt Corin, and after that thing is. No, she's adorable.
Don't look at me.
Them Corin is the peak in pathetic wet cat energy.
A character I can relate to. A sopping wet cat. And I also
I'm at your disposal.
am actually planning on leveling Lycon after Burnice, I think. Just because I don't know who I'd have him replace in either of my comps. Maybe I'd run like
Awaiting
Soldier,
further instructions.
Lycon and Lucy or something. I don't know.
I'd say you probably, yeah. I don't know if you run two stunners. I guess you just use Lycon for the stun damage boost and not really. I don't know. I feel like you only run Lycon if you have something Frost. I think a lighter Lycon can work if you're using like a Miyabi or a Hugo DPS. Yeah. You're not rolling for Hugo.
It turns out me saying that is against the TOS. I'll have my head smashed in by mods within the next 5 seconds. I'll do it myself. I'll grab a fucking bottle of ketchup and smush it into your nose. Yeah, but I was
Disclaimer: we will not do that.
Dagoth welcomes
Ow.
you, Nerevar, my old friend.
No, I was gonna say, is it better for me to run Nicole Bernice Miyabi or Lucy Bernice Miyabi?
Eradicate all evil.
I'd say Lucy is a bit better, if only because the attack modifier is a bit appreciated. But
Okay. And also, having less time to charge up
Don't just
Nicole's
think
thing
about it.
instead of just having
Good day, Proxy.
Lucy's thing be active, I can just keep hopping
Yeah.
between Bernice and
Yeah.
Miyabi, so I guess that works.
Nicole shines best in Astra comps, but you don't have Astra.
Yeah, I sure don't. There are quite a lot of characters I don't have, but whatever. But I think, given what I have, obviously Piper's being
Let's
worked
take a
on
break.
as a third DPS party, I guess. Third party
Yeah,
DPS.
your budget Jane.
And then
I'm at your disposal.
I think I'm gonna do Lycon after that, and then maybe Sokaku after, or Pulcra. I don't know.
Pulcra, what's your Pulcra dupes at?
She's maxed out.
My loyalty lies
Oh,
with the
shit.
winner.
Don't you remember? I'm not a furry.
Yeah,
but...
I forgot. I forgot.
So maybe we do level Pulchra. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dear God. I'm gonna run a furry team.
Looking for intel?
Pulchra is just a very good generic stunner. Like, you can use used in just about anything, because her buff at C6 is pretty crazy.
Actually, would it be better to run fucking Pulchra Burnice Miyabi?
I mean, that's better for lore, but I don't think she particularly synergizes with Miyabi specifically.
Yeah, fair. So maybe I'd probably want to repair Soldier
Ready and
with
wait.
Slider because he inflicts fire damage. So
Yeah.
So I guess maybe Piper, Pulchra, and
Or hiring me for a job.
Sokaku. I don't know. We will see.
We'll figure it out as you go along.
We're headed to Luminous Square. We're going to the noodle shop, apparently. I keep forgetting there's a noodle shop in Luminous Square.
It's run by his kid. It's kind of sweet.
Huh?
The Luminous Square noodle shop. It's run by Chop Jr.
Oh, right. I was like, what? I was for some reason thought you were talking about this building. Yeah.
Wait, Chop has a kid?
Yeah, he's even got the Heihachi hair. Look at that.
Chop Jr.
He just looks like
It's a
younger
spitting
Heihachi
image.
from Tekken Tag 2.
It's a spitting image. It's almost like it's the same model, but scaled down 10%.
And slightly less grays, I think.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest volcano?
Well, fucking Caledon?
Yeah.
Not really that far.
It's actually pretty close. It's like a 2-hour drive.
Just thinking ahead.
Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Hell yeah. I'm just thinking about the one and only time I've ever been in a VIP lounge, which was that fucking hockey game that got canceled because of COVID. Oh, that sucked. Wow, this private suite is truly impressive. It's quite fancy here. No wonder the invitation was so hard to get. Looks like we're a bit early. Lycon and the others haven't arrived yet. Why? Shall we look around first? We can also try some very expensive looking desserts and drinks. I hope those aren't surcharges. That would be the first thing I found out. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. I need cock proxy.
WhatsApp. The WhatsApp screen.
Please help me. I really have no other choice. Wise, it looks like something's happening over there. Let's go check it out.
Lies. Deception. Betrayal.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I see swirling mist. Shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze.
I thought this was a private lounge!
Found you.
Sorry, wrong room.
Chosen one.
It's a
Hello,
lamp
also
umbrella?
not a vampire as well.
I would believe it if she was like a fucking tulpa or something.
She's your Tulpa.
Hi, Lycon. You just gonna stand here and watch this?
Nah, I'm not gonna dignify it. That's a vampire.
Like on speaker, like I'm chill. This
Fucking
is fine.
Toho character. You're scaring the hoes!
Are exactly as I thought you'd be.
We've met before! What do you mean by the chosen one? What are you, one of them chuny bitches?
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, hello.
Did you die, Ruby?
Please help me.
My Wi-Fi dropped out completely.
Oh, okay.
There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it.
Oh, that's okay.
In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry.
I'm looking at their ears and I'm noticing that they're very different. Mom's got like dog ears, but daughter's got like bear ears.
He'll be
You got a
back
problem
with
with
milk
that?
at any time. Anytime.
Just imagine the implication.
Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides,
What
this
did he
has
mean by
nothing
this?
to do with me. Your misfortune is not my
I've taken
concern.
a page out of the book of tacos.
Young lady, you
What did he mean by
don't
this?
look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh?
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you?
Her voice sounds so familiar and it bugs me. The young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this.
She sounds like a fucking VTuber.
Otherwise,
Really
you
does.
might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
She sounds like a fucking specific VTuber I've heard before. But I don't remember which one.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Are you alright? It seemed you were caught up in some dispute just now. No big
Yeah,
Say
deal.
thanks
that.
for helping out, Lycan.
Really appreciate you coming in clutch for me. Then I'm relieved. Actually, I overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that mother and daughter at this auction. Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they didn't enter through regular means. There may be more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you're interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Then I won't hold back. Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem. Unless other parties also set their sights on that item we wanted. Should that happen, we'll adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During the conversation...
What Lycon means is if someone else gets it, we're going to jump him in the back alley.
Yeah, we're gonna hit up the old spicy Burnice Miyabi combo. A sudden unexpected guest appears before you. What a small world. So you got a new companion today. Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy? It's a long story. I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got that invitation from. Who's that? You don't even know who Master Edmund is? He's a prominent figure in Toft, someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund will also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that anyone who sees it will remember. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves.
Imagine being named Curtis and thinking you can talk shit.
When hiring employees in Lobotomy Corporation, I've been extremely petty. If I see a dude named Jake, I'm not hiring you.
Jake. If you go by Jacob, I feel it's less bad.
Like, I'm not gonna hire a dude named Steve, which makes it really funny because my best employee right now is a dude named Dexter.
I mean, Dexter is at least a weird name, right?
Yeah. Makes me think of the Bay Harbor Butcher. Anyway.
I'm not familiar.
There's a show called Dexter about a serial killer named Dexter.
Ah, yeah. I see.
Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile towards you. It looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Let's get into the auction! Esteemed guest, please present your invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you're looking for. There's a strange yet amusing golden bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is you only have one opponent. The bad news is that guy is Curtis. You'll just have to take him down just like last time. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding and comes to our side.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Mind games, mind games, mind games, mind games.
There is only one choice.
Mess with him.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us.
Can I confess, back on the name topic a bit, I cannot think about why anyone named Robert would willingly call themselves Bob.
It's probably usually a process. You go from Robert to Bobby, then you're eventually just Bob.
Even Bobby isn't as bad, even if it's you share a name with...
You know what it is? You know what happens? You're born
What?
Robert, everyone calls you Bobby as a kid, but then you get too old and no one wants to call you Bob anymore, so they just call you Bob.
And then you have to go, please, just call me Robert.
Yeah, more or less.
It could be worse. They could call you Bert.
Ooh.
Bert. Ooh. I feel Bert isn't as bad. At
Bert
least it's
carries
like...
a little bit more prestige to it than
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, I'd say if I
Yeah.
had to pick between Bob and Bert,
imagine
I'd pick Bert.
The culmination of your life's work, and you finally earned the right to be Bert.
It's not all bad. I mean, there's some cool Berts out there, by which I mean there's only one Bert that I can think of, and his name's not even spelled like that. I was referring to Burt Reynolds, but yes, Bert and Ernie, yes.
That's the only Bert I can think of.
Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Just can you imagine? That's people's image of you if you call yourself Bert.
Honestly, there's worse. I couldn't. Yeah, there's worse. There's worse.
You could be named Paul.
Ooh,
Even
yeah,
Paul's
Paul.
don't want to be Paul.
Yeah.
This is the
Isn't that right,
top auction in the
Altrades?
industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
It's funny because a lot of names like that stem from names that are like biblically significant, but so much time has passed that the significance of those names are kind of just like, oh, you're just Paul. You're that guy who cucked Spider-Man. Why would you do this to me?
Oh yeah, how do you feel about the latest Venom news?
Do you remember that episode of Futurama where Fry keeps drinking coffee throughout the episode and eventually, like, he gets to a point where he's just completely hits a zen? That's me with receiving shit Spider-Man news. I've just entered into this state of, like, enlightenment where I just don't fucking care anymore. I'm chill.
Just calm guitar serenades in the background.
Yep. I've experienced tranquility.
You seem a
I
bit
heard calm guitar serenades
His
combined with the
accusation is
PS2
true.
pizza delivery song.
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
Overwhelm him with your financial power. Try and intimidate him, or let's try mocking him. Let's call him a broke bitch.
Good luck to you. Host?
That's right.
I increased
I
my
can
bid by
afford a
20%.
double cheeseburger.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move.
Remember, this is someone else's money, so it's no longer your problem.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why
Curtis,
don't we
is this your
discuss
first
this in
auction?
private first?
Kurt, buddy, pal, friend.
I won't back
You
down.
have something like this going on. What you do is you let him get the item, and then you kill him afterwards and take the
No
thing.
matter what, I won't back down.
And then you yell, "You're courting death."
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh?
You dare,
Is
Junior.
it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Keep raising your bid without flinching, or try raising your bid slightly. No flinching.
That's right.
Make him hurt.
Denny's
Make him
in our
hurt.
pocket is our biggest advantage.
We
Host,
spend
raising
all
the
of our
bid.
money now.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
Owned, idiot.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
You beat Curtis, winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit
Ingration.
ahead of its time.
It's
You want
Dottis,
to
you
talk
wouldn't
fucking
understand.
1600s outfit?
But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true
It
value
I
was
will
a
not
height of
accept the
fashion.
slander or the frills.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all
I
of
love that guy
New
that's standing next to me going, "This is a load of barnacles."
The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized
Lycon
during
is
his
also in
lifetime,
this picture.
His works were discovered by art collectors
And so
after
is
his
Belle.
death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million Denny's.
Dog, I probably spent that much. No, actually, I spent exactly. Well, not exactly, but I only recently got the thing for spending like a million Denny's, 100 million or something like that.
Yeah.
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
I quit.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat.
Oh, that was a misread.
Yeah, it was.
Wait.
He said 1 million.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't even a typo. That was actually a fucking voice line mistake.
Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, "Don't let your sympathy sway you," then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
Now, to be fair, it is fine art, so it is worth what
I'm
you
going
paid
to
for it
bid
at
on this
auction.
no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for
Nobody
$1
wanted to
billion.
fucking step up. Fuck that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Me fighting a fucking cat in the alley for 20 Denny's.
Go find one Denny Boo. I need my Denny back.
I don't even know Equip has unlocked one Danny Boo.
Oh, you mean he's the one that wants to get pet right outside my store?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. He's the sweetest little guy. I love him.
Master Hartman, you've come as well. I have something important to bid on. Curse it. I have no idea who the seller behind this thing is and why they insist on going through the auction process.
The coffee here is drinkable.
Drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around?
I'm gonna be real.
I thought this was for regulars
If you're a
only.
coffee snob, my respect for you goes down proportionate to your income.
What if
So
I
if
am
you are a cheap hobby snob?
If you're a cheap
Yeah,
coffee snob, whatever, it's your hobby, man. If you're an expensive coffee snob, die.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am at the cheap coffee snob stage.
Look, I was just making sure I wasn't going up against the wall for my AeroPress.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like I had coffee from I have my usual instant coffee. I'm like, this coffee's pretty good. And then I had French coffee once, and I'm like, I can't really tell the difference. And then I had instant again, and then I vomited.
It's amazing what your body can get used to, and then you go back.
Yeah, it's like, no, when I drank the French press coffee, I was like, this doesn't taste that different from instant. I don't see like the big deal. And then I drink the instant again, I'm like, oh god.
That's me with meat, I think.
Meat?
The difference between
You have
like
a strange
eating
look on your face.
fucking McDonald's burgers versus actually cooking a fucking steak.
I mean, I have steak, but I'll still fucking devour some McDonald's burgers.
Same, but it doesn't taste the same, does it?
I mean, sometimes you just need to taste the junk.
Yeah.
I feel that doesn't apply to instant coffee. I feel once you get used to decent coffee, instant just tastes bad. You don't really get a craving for it.
Oh, you know what it is for me? It does. This should have
What?
been obvious from the fucking beginning. Hot sauce.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. That's a perfect comparison.
Like, once you eat anything that isn't like fucking Tabasco, and you try going back to eating Tabasco or fucking Tapatio. All I taste is vinegar at that point. It's so sad.
Yes.
For clarity, the reason Tabasco is just vinegar is because it's supposed to be cooked.
Yeah, I know.
Just making sure. Actually, no, I want that to be a PSA. Guys, cook your Tabasco.
That being said, a lot of a lot of specialties from when I was growing up involved just including Tabasco, not Tabasco, fucking Tapatio. For things like being drizzled on Doritos. Nah. No.
That ain't it, Chief.
My roommate has fucking just slathers Tabasco all over his scrambled eggs every morning.
That being said, Tapatio did get used in my mother's recipe for frijoles, so that was nice. That it would tend to be of like a creamier consistency than what you might imagine from beans. I forgot how that style of cooking is called. A cooking bean specifically.
Squip is eating beans.
I mean, we used to eat beans almost every day. It's one of the cheapest things you can make. So, a lot of low-income families ate that shit. But yeah, very nostalgic dish for me. Chorizo, frijoles, and sometimes arroz. With a side of tortillas. So, we were getting a shit ton of carbs in there every day.
Despite her ruthless exterior,
Carbs and protein. Everyone loves carbs and protein.
though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Of course not.
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased, because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
Yeah, no shit. I mean...
They'll tell you a tragic story. begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So why did you still bid on the item?
Because it wasn't worthless, Forehead.
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Get on, idiot.
No.
I didn't really believe you.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving.
Alright, now are you gonna tell me you're 400 years old?
People often mask their true
You're still not
intentions.
explaining why you spent $1 billion pennies on that.
What you can't see is the real truth.
I mean, I think you can infer it's because she thought it would be funny. Is the sum of it?
Vivian
It would be
suddenly
easy to
approaches. Go ahead.
It would be easy to say for a joke, but we all know it was money laundering.
True.
You ever try your hand at money laundry, but you find you don't have the detergent for it?
Yeah.
I keep losing the bills in the back of my dryer.
Vivian suddenly approaches, blinks, and silently mouths 2 words. Master, proxy. She knows your proxy identity.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation.
Oh, gotta kill her.
She's just done that to every single person she's talked to today.
Just like, I'm sure it's this one. It's this one for sure.
Of many secrets.
Get the hell away from me.
Alright, is there anyone in this city that doesn't know your Faven?
Please make your way to the venue.
Most of it is just that conveniently all the people with colorful character designs happen to know who you are.
So everyone.
Esteemed guests, the
You just
second half of
count
the
the
auction will begin.
polygons.
Would you like to enter the venue?
I don't think John NPC over there does.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Actually, John NPC knows everybody in New Eridu.
Why is
He's
Vivian
just not
making
gonna
this
tell
face?
anybody.
up next in our
She
auction,
is
Like
fun-
Goon also in this art.
the one-of-a-kind robe of heroes. Legend has it
Nice
that
art roll.
long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear.
That's a fucking Dracula outfit.
What's truly fascinating is the unique gem
Dracul.
embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen.
Why does it have
Almost
3
magical.
colors?
Because she got a Dracula Max. Ah, sacrifice core. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, radiating an ominous aura. It seems to be hiding a mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item. Yet,
Why are you named Vlad, Hugo? Is it because you're a vampire? No, it's because I'm bisexual.
Oh,
Jeez.
Wow, I thought he was I thought he was heterophobic, but no, it turns out he's bisexual.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course. I'll keep an eye on it.
After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain, you and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase.
This guy has the kind of design that you'd see in a fucking Guilty Gear game from, like, the 2000s. And he'd have some fucking stupid ass name.
I think it's just a little bit more blaze blue, but I get the idea. I get the idea.
What did you have in mind?
this man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
What can you offer?
Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence.
I passed the barter check.
There are more antiques in this auction than
You
just the road.
did it.
Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I'm not here for antiques and collectibles. Oh shit, I took
I'm
damage.
not a collector, so I'm not into antiques. That robe just caught my eye.
I revealed myself as an idiot.
In that case, how about we strike a
You
deal?
fool!
All I want is that gem. So, if you cease bidding now, I'll take the gem and you can have the rest of the robe. How does that sound?
He called our bluff.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
What a coincidence, as do I.
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground.
While we're pushing our luck, wish me luck regarding rolling on Anime Gotcha once again.
Which one?
My time is valuable, my friend.
It's the one with the guns.
I've already
Which
lost
one?
A significant amount of Denny's talking to you.
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're rolling for
If I offer
419,
you a
aren't you?
token of appreciation,
419?
This is really all you need.
a hefty sum of Denny's,
That's how you
would
can
you
pronounce it.
consider backing out
That's
of
correct,
this
right?
bid?
It's 416.
Is that wrong?
I
It's
didn't want
wrong,
to correct
yes.
him because that was very embarrassing, but too late now.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at compensators. That's why.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, sorry, I was looking it upside down.
I mean, I usually am, but
Don't try to bribe me or I'll give you the same offer. Let's meet him at eye level. Actually, no.
Man, you guys are gonna hate me.
Don't bribe me.
Don't try to bribe me. I don't need or want money.
For once.
For once.
You're quite persistent, aren't you?
Turns out 30 pulls is all you need when you're me.
Simply be
Been a
built
while
different.
since someone dared speak to me like that.
Stand
All right,
your ground.
Since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
After a round of intense bidding, Hartman secures the robe of heroes at a ridiculously high price. Jesus.
Thank you, everyone.
Sometimes
It
you just
appears I'm the
outskilled.
final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me.
Oh, did he go for the
Of
five-finger
course.
discount?
I must extend my sincere gratitude to all
No.
of you.
no, he just whopped his wallet on the counter.
Oh, okay.
Almost won. Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to...
L-O-D-E.
Oh, this is
What
gonna be
happened?
funny.
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
You should
tonight's
pump that child.
auction.
If the game gave me the option, I'd consider it.
My
Adventuring, is
apologies
that
for
you?
the long and dreary.
He looks like Aventurine, but he sounds like Dr. Ratio. What did they mean by this?
Losers always have a lot to say.
Just don't know.
That guy.
As it happens, there is only one male character in MiHoYo.
What are you all standing around for?
The fuck?
Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
Oh.
After him! Catch that thief, or forget about getting.
Not a vampire.
Nah, he's simply a bird. He's a bird man.
Mihoyo is also running out of code names.
I can't believe he's here. And his
Slowly,
target
slowly
happens to
but
be
surely.
that core, too. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that Mockingbird and I have history.
You don't say.
Really? Really? Do they?
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
Yeah, we kind of do. We kind of do. You briefed Lycon about your encounter with Hugo, and you emphasized that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals.
If I only had shown you the cutscene featuring my tragic backstory a few days ago.
But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
Oh, my buttons don't actually work.
He
Okay.
seems pretty nice.
I keyboard
He did
bashed.
lend us a hand, so
Good
he doesn't
job.
really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he's very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot
Hey, he's
risk letting
playable,
him have
and
the
we haven't had
sacrifice
playable
glory.
villains in Zenless yet, right?
Based on my
Yeah.
past experiences, I can likely predict the
Like
route
just
that
like your
Hugo
best
takes to
friend
pursue his
child.
escape.
He wasn't playable until after we kicked his ass, though, right?
No, he was playable first.
Oh, in that case, fuck him.
Didn't it come out in the same patch? I don't remember for
Pretty
sure.
much.
Actually, no, yeah, it might have been the same patch. So playable into ass beat in the same.
Or, theoretically, ass beat into playable.
Yes.
Let's head straight there.
I'm feeling super strong right now. I could take on this dude with no combat training.
Very well.
I can parry him.
Please, follow me then.
My reaction time is so good.
I just huff blue and summon white woman to save me.
To be fair, you have face tanked.
Will you please help me, Japanese fox?
Please help me, Miss Ears. Master, it's in this direction. If we enter the hollow from here, we should be able to track him down. By the way, about your sibling. He's already gone home. That's good to hear. Worry not, I'll ensure your safety at all times within the hollow. You're not gonna fight him, are you? I hope it won't come to that. But how it actually goes depends on his attitude. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the hollow now. Oh.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy
Go,
to defend.
Butler, go!
Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals
Oh, he
may
just
jump
died.
out from any corner.
Tragic.
Do
I went
be
quiet
extra
for a second
careful.
because I was talking to my brother because he was I was offering,
So
hey, do
many
you guys want to
theories.
get something to eat after I
I
finish
don't
my
seem to
stream?
be phasing him at all.
And it was like, oh, we just placed an order at a ramen place. Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite formidable.
Oh, he's got the suitcase weapon. He runs like a dork.
Sure does. That's the
Man
face
is
of a phantom
apocalypse
thief.
coded.
Master Proxy.
There's only one blonde man in MiHoYo.
Laucha?
Correct.
Yes.
Is this Zenla's Laucha? Fuck, I have to roll
No.
him now.
Nah.
Master Proxy, the container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block our path. But don't worry, once we find this specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Oh boy, we get to run around as wise again.
Yeah.
Master Proxy, taking care of this container console will allow us to proceed forward. Let's repair it quickly. Oh, welcome back, minigame.
You love it. You love it.
Alright, back to Lycon mode. Without context, one might think that this is that Wise turns into a fucking werewolf. Oh shit, my bad, I forgot. I can't chain attack.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy.
Wise can turn into a werewolf if you will it so.
Stay calm now.
The power of the pen and the human mind.
But it's actually a dart.
I didn't think it's possible with a scab.
He's extremely familiar with this place.
And apparently loses his legs as well.
Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to
Star
our
Foxing
disadvantage.
a bit.
Let's proceed through here post haste.
I thought all space animals just had no legs below the knee.
What's the robot legs theory ever proven or disproven for Star Fox? I've seen people fucking argue on that.
Here isn't damaged. It's
I
still
think
functioning
it's more
normally.
fun just to argue about it.
Ew, what the hell? Ew. Icky.
Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if you let us through on purpose.
I sure hope this closed confined space actually leads somewhere.
You can trust the elevator. Nothing ever bad happens on an elevator.
It's true.
As we all know, pursuing the villain to Hollow has never had any problems whatsoever.
What are you talking about? We won every time.
Stay calm.
What are the odds?
Stand still. Stay calm now.
Butler Brew just does a lot of flat damage, huh?
That pancake hurts.
We played right into his hands. He's taken the opportunity to run off again. Is this a thief's escape ability? You're right. These are skills honed through countless practical experiences. He's very good at this. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered this hollow. Master Proxy, let's hurry and catch up.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy.
Onwards.
We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
I'm Stinger maxing with him. Master Proxy, repair this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
Lycon pauses momentarily. In the distance, a group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they From the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
Who could his partner be, guys?
You just don't know.
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have
It's
partners.
a mystery.
I assume he must have recruited a new one by now.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the core to his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those Hollow Raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
Pancake!
Stand still.
Pancake attack.
Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
I can still smell him.
I see we're entering our boy sniffer arc.
Nah, I'm still rocking that you and Kyrie smell the same.
Long time no see, traitor.
This asshole.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
So is, it's a scythe, okay.
It's a scythe. And it's also a gun.
Gun scythe's something I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Beyond reason.
Both of you, enough already!
That was a very dumb move by me.
What are you talking about? It's a trick you can get away with anytime you want. Freaking indestructible.
Master Proxy. Any injuries?
Well, you see, as you'll find out here, Wise forgot some important details about his current state.
I'm fine.
60% of the time, it works every time.
I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used
I
to
forgot I was not a boom fee.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
At that moment, the Hollow Raiders you encountered earlier close in on you. Oh, they're about to realize they're not built for this.
Yeah. It is us, regular guys.
Seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right.
Oh,
Whatever
I
your
feel bad for
business
them almost.
is, pay your dough.
The tragedy.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow.
To be fair, this is
You're not
probably
claiming
Lightning's
this
fault. He's
hollow
not wearing
as your
his nervous
own,
dog vest.
Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion.
Werewolves
Am I
of New
correct?
Eridu.
Mr. Mayflower Watchdog.
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it.
You better stay away from him. He'll lip your lungs out, Jim.
Soon you'll be joining them.
Oh, they have no fucking idea.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
They are not aware.
Unfortunately, your
I saw Lycon
Yeah,
bring an opinion about
strongly
Trader's
urge you.
Vix, and his hair was
implore
perfect.
you to reconsider.
I implore you to reconsider.
Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders.
Help me!
Scared?
No, not even a scene for that. You don't even get a fight.
They didn't even give him a sound effect.
You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Please have mercy! Spare us! We won't do it
Imagine
again.
being so shit at combat. Your fight doesn't exist. It doesn't get skipped over. It's just a black hole of narrative.
I'd like to make a career out of voicing these kind of wimps. Please, Your Majesty, spare me!
So, what you're saying is you would like to be paid for gooning?
Yes! I want to be a
Everyone here
professional
wants to be paid
goon.
for boot cooning.
Although, personally, I'd prefer to be a hench.
Are you
Yeah.
blowing off steam?
Who are you people? I thought I hired goons.
I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of it.
When do we start gooning?
You see here?
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet
Yeah,
you
see?
forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson?
Hold it.
from
I have to
what
pull it
happened
back.
with your
This
eye
man
and
is not
legs?
an honorary apocalypse.
Are you
The
sure?
apocalypse would never, ever give up on the dream of being the savior of humanity. The narcissism is strong.
No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many
I
lives
thought honorary
they've
apocalypse
taken?
status was granted based on Winitis and not because of the savior complex.
I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment.
He's got the
No
blonde
one
on the
will
outside. He
sway
doesn't
you.
have the blonde on the inside.
There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Oh, fuck. Do I gotta do this 1v1 as Lycon?
Go ahead and
Yep,
try.
have fun.
I will defeat
Whack.
you. I
like this
always
fight.
will.
No, I do too. I did it earlier.
Yeah.
Prepare to kneel before me, traitor.
fuck
you. Talk too much.
Ugh.
Probably my favorite boss gimmick so far.
Amateurs.
So good.
Amateurs.
Trying to run, are we?
There we go.
Satisfaction.
I'm in the rhythm.
I'd advise against trusting anyone.
Not lost in the sauce.
Or their dog. So now.
Ah, fuck. I did dodge in time.
How many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power?
Hugo is being fantasy racist now.
Die.
I'll eliminate any of them. My apologies, dear manager. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson. Are we?
Shut up.
Got
Yeah,
him.
pancake.
Got it in one.
Got it in one.
Just fucking. Yeet.
Yeet.
Well, that sucked.
He just goes over and you look down and he's just face flat down in the front. He just tripped.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Lycon, did you hear that? I said, well, that sucked.
you
Yeah, get it? Because, you know, he's a fucking vampire. Proxy, are you alright? Are you suffering from the effects of the hollow? After Hugo leaves, Lycon goes silent as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
I can't believe their boss was Jack Skeleton.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us.
So Hugo, when he was young, sounded exactly as he does now, but Lycan, when he was young, actually sounded younger.
Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps...
Young dogs are yappy.
Do you mean something asinine and empty?
No, you don't need to fucking tell me.
Dreams or friendship.
How's the rat doing?
I
Rat
restrained
mentioned?
myself from making a joke to my brother's girlfriend because I feel like it'd be in bad taste around her, but I made the joke when my brother was home, in that I got food delivered the other day, and the delivery driver was of a different race, and I said, "Hey, bro, I think your dog's racist."
The thing is, racist dogs is super real.
No.
Some dogs you have to. Some dogs you do have to.
The rat hates everything equally. It hates children, it hates men, it hates women, it hates cars, it hates other dogs, it hates squirrels, it hates insects, it hates the dog that lives with us.
Excellent.
It hates air. And it hates eating. Sometimes she'll just try eating something and the food will fall out of her mouth while she's chewing. It can be something as simple as a singular blueberry. She will fail to properly bite it, and it will simply fall out of her mouth.
I see.
Hilarious. Grow up, Lycan. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
Why did he say it like that?
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling.
Stop talking
What I'm
smack about my
trying to
dog.
teach you is very simple.
It's endearing. Relax, bro. Respect your niece.
I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to...
We are closing in on the end of this part. I'd say it's up to you if you want to do part 3 or if you want to take a break here.
There's 4 parts, right?
Yeah.
I think it's better to do 2 and 2.
Okay. We double timed it a lot more efficiently than I thought. Normally we yap a lot more and get here about twice as slow.
That nobody has the right
Oh,
to
I was locking in.
No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
For a given definition of locking in.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
So, gentlemen, Team Jacob or Team Edward?
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
I want out. I want out of here.
Skilled too.
Oh,
You could
Ruby, are you
easily
Team
take the
Bella?
life of a sinner.
What about
I do not
girl
wish
with
to
the frilly dress?
participate.
However, what if one day you found out you
I
were
opt
wrong?
out.
What
I'm
if that
Team
so-called
Carsow.
sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
You mean Carlisle?
They changed his name, or did Google screw me?
But we have to repair the bit.
Yeah, I
That
think
name is
Google
pronounced
screwed me.
Carlisle.
Is that pronounced directly as Carlisle? That
I'm
doesn't
pretty
seem
sure.
right.
As an isle, like island. Carlisle.
You are correct. That is my mistake. Carlisle.
I know more about Twilight than you.
I wouldn't make that mistake.
Not a flex.
No.
So I will be clear. The only reason I knew anything about
err
it
is human.
is because one time
Everyone
in high
is
school,
bound to make mistakes.
someone told me I could not judge Twilight until I read it. Took
Then
me
you
2
read it?
days.
Yeah?
Then I could judge it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's shit.
I mean, what did you expect, dude?
It's good you are open
Look,
with
I
your
just had to put more money where my
fuck.
mouth
I
was.
just
Yeah.
don't want your troubled past to weigh you down.
It's not the worst thing I've
because your
read
hatred
for the sake of a
doesn't
point.
define you. It only eats away at you.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master
Buster
Proxy.
Wolf!
I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird,
I'm
we had a
entertained that
mentor.
the energy that ZZC has still comes into things like this.
Took us
Like,
under
it's
his wing
literally
when we were in
kids
dire
in their
straits,
attic
imparting his
hideouts.
skills and life lessons.
It's still counterculture, even when it's everything else.
But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
What caused your split with Hugo?
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks.
Tax evasion.
And one of them was
They're
a
thieves. What do you mean
disastrous one.
tax evasion?
You gotta report illegal income.
Hugo.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
Oh, this scene certainly doesn't look good.
Oh, he went postal. That's fun.
That looks like a little bit of a murder.
All this?
Wild
So
murder.
Just a smidge. That's a treat.
Crazy?
Oh.
Have you been planning this all along? You bury all these lives in the name of vengeance? They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago.
Oh, there went Carlisle.
Long time ago.
Wow, that's yeesh. Slide whistle.mp3.
Well.
You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice.
He's cooking?
back
He's
into
cooking?
this world.
Me when I assassinate Shinzo Abe?
Murder is specifically unjustified killing.
Stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm
Thank you,
leaving
Shinzo
Mockingbird
Abe.
now.
Killer guy.
Where are you going?
Anywhere.
I wish I knew your name rather than dude with the
He doesn't
doohickey.
want to be known. He won everything.
That is true. He's
The Mooney's dissolved.
And city administration alike. They're no different from tops.
That reminds me, what's been going on with Luigi?
We fought them together all this time, and now you're
The
leaving to
prosecution
serve as
is
their
upset how
lapdog.
sexy he is. This is not far from the truth.
What?
Are you going to turn
They are
your back on
upset with
Mockingbird?
how popular that he is as an individual. And they are accusing the defense of playing up his appeal as a tactic for trial.
I mean, that happens all the time, right?
The
Yes,
mayor
but
is
it doesn't
different from
usually
the
involve a
others.
guy who actually could have made the
Doesn't
cover
matter.
of GQ.
I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
Oh, also, they
Hugo
fucked up the
came
case
from a
another half
powerful
dozen
family,
times, so
and his
my god, all
relationship
the
with them
appeals.
was always
Oh, wonderful.
especially
Wouldn't it be
with his
really
own
funny
father.
if
So
the
much
court
so
case
that
ended
Hugo
in a
wanted to
mistrial?
personally put an end to him.
God.
It will.
Funny. That's the word, isn't it?
After shouldering a mountain of injustice,
It already will.
Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him.
At that point, Luigi will have literally gotten away with murder.
And that setback that Mockingbird suffered.
Which, if you
Turned
really think
out to
about
be
it, wouldn't be the first time that's
intimately
happened in the
connected to
state of New
his
York, would it?
I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
The call goes through immediately.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
What did he mean by this?
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus,
I'm gonna
we've dealt
kill
with
a
Mr.
lot
Mockingbird
of people.
before, so maybe we could help you.
Really?
Oh, Jesus, we're being raided.
It's just
Hi, Kyo. Thanks for the raid.
very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can
I
trust.
know you and Shino were doing something. Oh, fuck, I accidentally kicked my fucking microphone. Ugh!
Oh yeah, great. This is great.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, what were you streaming again? You're like... You were playing something. I forgot. I saw the fucking announcement. How's it going? It's going good. We just had a werewolf fight with a vampire.
Yes.
Not long
Disclaimer, neither of them are a werewolf or a vampire.
criminal intent.
Asterisk.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you
I'm
don't
still
want to
convinced
place them in danger.
Vivian's a vampire.
I feel
You
the
can't,
same
you can't.
way. However, I believe
Not
they
a
deserve to know the
vampire.
truth.
I don't believe you.
That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
Vengeance?
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled. If anyone attempts to use it as a weapon,
They'll fucking explode and die.
this is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us
That's
help
not
out.
good.
We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Well, look at that. We're almost caught up with the story, but we're only halfway through this last arc. Right?
Yeah.
So what was the part where you said things wouldn't make sense if I didn't do Silver Soldier first?
Next part.
Are we gonna see Ambi?
Yes.
Oh, fun. Also, let's run back with Hugo. Which fucking fight are you? Is he Fourth Frontier? Where the fuck did I fight him?
Oh.
He was one of these fights, wasn't he?
Yes, he is. He is in this abyss. I believe he might be the last one.
Oh, he's the first one. Duh.
Oh, first one. Okay.
Oh, fuck me. I was fighting him with the fire team. No wonder I was like, oh, maybe I'm not cut out for this shit. Fighting with this fire team felt a little rough.
Yeah.
But I did clear it. I got all the stars, so you know I'm full well capable of doing this shit.
It's a W.
Oh, she sounds way different as well.
There it is.
A week.
I'm not sure how to feel about Soldier's new voice.
It's go time.
I'm wasting so much time fighting these fodders. Holy shit.
Restart. It's too late. You're cooked.
Alright, here we go.
Now.
I will simply ignore your attacks.
Make way
Die.
for the undefeated champion.
Target confirmed.
I forgot that he functions differently here.
Man,
It's done, idiot.
Just got hand.
Feeling fired up?
These flames never die.
There we go.
Prepare to burn.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of new
Be
Soldier's
ready.
voice.
I'm not. The voice isn't too bad. That wasn't the take.
Yeah.
There it is.
Fuck off! Fuck off with this shit!
My reaction the first time that happened to me was I was fucking popping off. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Only champions make history.
These flames never die.
That was pretty cool though.
Gotcha now.
Yes.
Be gone.
It's no into the yawning chasm.
Didn't we find out the official name of that was different?
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Catch this one.
These flames never die.
I'll be cold and dead in the ground before I recognize the state of Missouri.
Flames, obey me.
Yeah, they decided that it was supposed to be
And the
hell is
winner
preferable to not
is
killing. But I do think the
I'm
original
unstoppable.
was more poetic. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I prefer it as being directly poetic. It's like losing the subtext.
Die already, fucker! Okay. That was definitely way
clean.
slower than I did it the first time, but
Yeah.
Ah, that does remind me. I do need to get through Penacony.
I do remember
You
needing
did
to speed the
you
fuck
did
out of this.
overcap your you did overcap your skill a few times.
Okay. It's over. Behave yourself. Need a hand?
Oh no, you're gonna run out of time with your Miyabi team.
That didn't happen the first couple of attempts.
That Nicole costume is exceedingly pastel.
Sure is.
It's very great. I
It's
like
almost
it.
as pink as she is.
Oh, that's a fucking reset. Or so I would say if I cared about optimizing my performance here.
You already cleared the fight.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing this for fun.
You know what this reminds me of, Ruby?
What?
I swear on my blade.
Spending 4 hours trying to get through the challenge levels for the introduction of the second part of ITHO. Or actually, the ITHO finale.
Yeah.
When they introduced Carol.
Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck's sake, it
yeah.
flew away.
Project.
Like trying to learn a completely new game with that time frame.
What do you mean I can jump?
Yeah, this is shit, but whatever. We're just wrapping it up for the night.
No forgiveness.
Kill.
Need a hand? Purging slash. Yeah.
I did kind of close.
Wild rolls the worst combo video of all time is ass to me.
Shut up. This is what I play like when I'm fucking 3 hours into a fucking stream, not when I'm like, okay, time to fucking clock in and do this shit.
You cooked just fine during the story.
Look at that. A rank.
A of shame.
What are you guys talking about? All I see is a fucking S. I do remember, holy shit, clenching my fucking ass cheeks for that last part.
Yeah.
You're like, there's no way I'm gonna optimize
It's
this
tight.
fucking Hugo fight. So
Yeah,
let's
it's real tight.
speed fight this Miyabi fight.
Yeah.
I actually probably could have cleared this last attempt too if the fucking thing didn't jump into the air.
Yeah, you got a bad rotation there.
I really don't know what causes it to do that specifically. Maybe I'm standing too close to it. Maybe it's not close enough. I don't know, but that's usually a reset.
Yeah, you haven't bought enough polychromes. That's all it is.
It only took me like 6 attempts or something like that. Speaking of polychromes, how many am I at? 36,000. S rank guaranteed in 75 searches.
Oh yeah.
How about we do 10 standards? What's the worst that could happen? Let's wrap up tonight by doing 10 standard pools.
All right, is everyone gonna
Sounds
do
like
the dance?
time.
I'll do the dance.
Dance will be done.
All right, here we go.
Ready?
I don't think I know the steps to this dance.
Okay, it's very simple. You take your hands, you clap to the right, you clap to the left, you clap to the right, you clap to the left.
Oh, like
All
you got an
gotta do.
invisible tambourine. I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Everyone
All
ready?
right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Any second now.
I wasn't expecting it to actually work, to be fair. We
Damn.
did get an A rank out of it, though, so we'll see who it is. If it's
You
anything.
didn't believe hard enough.
You simply didn't believe hard enough.
Wait, you were dancing too, right, Wild?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Although it may have been the incorrect dance.
Did he start on the left or the right?
I gave you the instructions explicitly.
Oh. Hi, Sokaku.
It's a worthwhile pull.
What if it was blue?
I wonder at what point I should, like, just not keep copies of that weapon.
Well, for the specific ones, all you need is a fully upgraded W engine, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, there's no reason to keep an extra. Like, you're not going to start building a second Shokaku.
Well, I was thinking, like, what if this becomes a thing where in Genshin, where some character weapons are actually still good for other characters?
Wow, this is not good. Shokaku's W engine specifically is not going to be on the Fall of an Aeon.
Well, on the Fall of an Aeon isn't exactly a fucking gacha equipment either, so...
This is true.
I guess what you're really thinking about is whether or not there's, what's the opportunity cost of keeping it, and it's not really all that valuable for upgrading other, W engines? Like, your
That's
normal
perhaps
shape
true.
force fine.
Alright. There better not be a fucking character who wants that and also wants to run with Sokaku. That would be really, really mean.
Perish.
Maybe you can be one of those guys, like the guy who formed, was it Loki 250 times?
Oh God.
How many times did he actually do that?
Do I want to pull for Ambi?
I don't know. Do you?
It's
She
up
cute.
to you. In
Ambi
your
cute,
heart.
but I have nothing that I would really like.
All right, let me think. What's our numbers like here? We're working off. It's 16,000 for a pull, right?
1600.
Yeah.
Yes.
1600. Yeah.
600.
So you are looking at. So you got 22 10 pulls?
I guess so. Which means I could theoretically just fucking guarantee her. Do I want that? Let's throw a 10 for funsies and call it a night.
Yeah, let's just go for luck.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Dance time.
That's it.
Nah, too bad.
Tragic.
We did get 3 A's though.
Oh, ye of little faith, get you your A's.
Three A's, that's pretty good.
Sir, I already have a maxed out Pokebra. What do you want? You know who else is on this banner?
You get your pulse refunded. Think of it that way.
Who else is on this banner?
It's Ben.
Yeah, guess who was my first fucking C6?
I'll work with you.
Holy
Until
shit.
I get bored.
Pleasure to work with you.
Nicole?
Oh, I like that.
Roxy.
Nicole is here also well. See, that everything's worth it.
The fuck? What are you doing here? He's here to support his sister, I guess.
Ready and waiting.
Pick me, and I promise you'll earn big.
Okay, it's your C3, I guess. What this do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just stats.
Yeah.
But it does get me the cool monochrome art. And
It
her name
does.
card, I guess. Neat.
Very neat.
And I won't say no to the stat boost. I mean,
it's free real estate.
more damage in a single fight,
Don't
that's good.
just think about it.
And
Do it.
rolling the cool dupes in general is good since she's just a generally helpful unit to have.
Yeah,
He's a very
hell
consistent
yeah.
support.
Yeah, with that, I think we're done for the night, fellas. I think
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to grinding Stranger of Paradise and cleaning my room. So,
I think I am going to go pass out.
you fucking better.
I might go for the Stellaris beta. All right.
I'm gonna raid Otz and tell him, thank him for bringing me fucking nothing there and censored.
This will be a fun conversation to have.
He is aware that I got those two. He saw me tweet about it, but I want you guys to thank him on your behalf as audience members who like watching me suffer at video games. Anyway, good night, guys.
I can't believe
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for having
I'm
us,
going
Wild.
to, we're going to disintegrate into 1,000 pieces now.
Good.